toddlers. They're still,
Jesus
trying to
Christ.
find their feet, especially comparing them to a team that they are, they're facing here tonight. You're putting these guys to face a giant. David is not killing Goliath tonight. This is not the night where it happens. 24, 53, it is a night.
Good with these games though. A's are still holding this one down. Logan, 40 skill mark. War Machine on Zeston now by Kelly to break. Picks up the first player. And now NATO. Contest on there for them. Can they collect? I think they can. Sparrow there is going to get wasted. Committed suicide. Contest off for them. Impressive. The only player holding down is the punching up. Oh my Tyson. My God, what they need now. The game changer. And he holds it down. Sweet dogs going down the score. Dean comes in. The Heat. Somebody say Heat. And the Heat are going to retake that lead now. If there's still a need for this game, Gary to even want to watch it. Screen now through that window. Back and forth threats come through. Charisma now going through the rock one. And he breaks that hill alone. There's 3 players that. Both at the 6 now. Good timing. Oh my God. The perfection of the timing there. And Aura 2T3 are staying alive. 183 went mark. Contest not so through. But now the next going there. Still X winning on that next hill.
Things right there with the squad trap while they go in for that rotation. They only need constantly be coming in back and forth, but then pretty much they're not prepared to get done, especially if you don't have the force to be able to pull that, push them up, push them back here, respecting that those what's it called? Operator skills would have been coming in from the AOC, but we're not seeing so much of that because we need like an extra force beyond jump skill, right? Shut down by the core from Nina right there. Nina moves over the core, gets shut down by Piano with the vortex right there, the boys in blue. I'm not gonna let anything slip. Piano still has the vortex locked and loaded. Man knows how to use this very well. Spawn trap wouldn't even let any player come through from the spawn supply. Predator meet up with Piano right there. Dad on the other end with the War Machine. This is where we separate the boys from the men, and the boys are being separated right now. As a matter of fact, this doesn't seem like these are boys at all. It seems like these are adolescents. These are like toddlers. They're still trying to find their feet, especially comparing them to a team that they are they're facing here tonight. You're putting these guys to face a giant. David is not killing Goliath tonight. This is not the night where it happens. 24, 53, it is a night.
Good with these games though. A's are still holding this one down. Logan, 40 skill mark. War Machine on Zeston now by Kelly to committed suicide. Contest off for them. Impressive. The only player holding down is the punching up. Oh my Tyson. My God, what they need now. The game changer. And he holds it down. Sweet dogs going down the score. Dean comes in. The Heat. Somebody say Heat. And the Heat are going to retake that lead now. If there's still a need for this game, Gary to even want to watch it. Screen now through that window. Back and forth threats come through. Charisma now going through the rock one. And he breaks that hill alone. There's 3 players that. Both at the 6 now. Good timing. Oh my God. The perfection of the timing there. And Aura 2T3 are staying alive. 183 went mark. Contest not so through. But now the next going there. Still X winning on that next hill.
Things right there with the squad trap while they go in for that rotation. They only need constantly be coming in back and forth, but then pretty much they're not prepared to get done, especially if you don't have the force to be able to pull that, push them up, push them back here, respecting that those what's it called? Operator skills would have been coming in from the AOC, but we're not seeing so much of that because we need like an extra force beyond jump skill, right? Shut down by the core from Nina right there. Nina moves over the core, gets shut down by Piano with the vortex right there, the boys in blue. I'm not gonna let anything slip. Piano still has the vortex locked and loaded. Man knows how to use this very well. Spawn trap wouldn't even let any player come through from the spawn supply. Predator meet up with Piano right there. Dad on the other end with the War Machine. This is where we separate the boys from the men, and the boys are being separated right now. As a matter of fact, this doesn't seem like these are boys at all. It seems like these are adolescents. These are like toddlers. They're still trying to find their feet, especially comparing them to a team that they are they're facing here tonight. You're putting these guys to face a giant. David is not killing Goliath tonight. This is not the night where it happens. 24, PC3 is the max.
Good with these games though. A's are still holding this one down. Logan, 4 CCO mark. War Machine on Veston now by Kelly to break. Picks up the first player. And now NATO contest on there for them. Can they collect? I think they can. Sparrow there is going to get wasted. Committed suicide. Contest off for them. Impact. The only player holding down is the contest. Oh my Tyson! My God, what they need now is the game changer. And he holds it down. Sweet dogs going down the score. Dean, Thompson, the Heat. Somebody say Heat. And the Heat are going to recheck that lead now. If there's still a need for this game, Gary to even want to watch it. Squeeze now. the flag, and how the first go. He might go big here. Oh my god! Walker X like the double! What the hell? The flag, and how the first go. He might go big here. Oh my god! Walker X like the double! What the hell? The flag, and how the first go. He might go big here. Oh my god! Walker X like the double! What the hell? The flag, and how the first go. He might go big here. Oh my god! All right, guys. Welcome to the African Champions League. It's match week 7, day 2. It's your boy Kyle, and I've got the one and only Kali in the building with me for the cast today. Kali, how are you feeling? Welcome to the show, man.
I feel great to be right back here for the African Champions League, man. It's great to be back with you on the desk, sharing it with you. It's been pretty fun casting all of the games that we've had here so far. Pretty interesting what happened last week and what happened a couple of days ago, because from what I heard, right, Ace Gamers are down at the 4th place, and they were sitting at the top with only 1 loss. They were sitting pretty, they were undefeated, but now they're all the way down there to 4th place with Triple S fighting the top 1 spot, with Eclipse trailing behind at the 2nd place. So we are approaching our last few weeks, and you gotta go strong over towards the next coming games that you have, just to be able to make sure you secure a top 2 here for this tournament, man.
Yeah, I mean the teams now we're getting close to that end. You know, it's match week 11, the very final match week, and this is already match week 7, the final day. So everybody now knows it's a do or die affair. They have to give it everything they have. And well, I mean the shock you had, I had the exact same shock. Seeing how Ace got that 3-map DQ, a full series, and somehow dropped from 1st place all the way now to 4th. I mean, it was funny and confusing, but it was really, really shocking. And yeah, now they have a very important fixture today against Legion, where it's a do or die for them. They have to win. If they win their fixture, they might go back to that number 1, provided Cast also don't win theirs. If Cast also win, it's going to be, you know, Cast and Ace now dragging that number 1 spot. But again, well, I think we're ready for the match day, man. We're ready for the match day, and the very first game is going to be Cast versus Deadly Crowds. And oh my god, that fixture, number 3 versus number 11. What do you think about that one, Kali?
I mean, this is a classic David and Goliath story right here. I mean, you're looking at a squad like Deadly Crowds, who sitting with only 3 map wins and 15 losses on it, with a 1-5 record. And on the flip side, it's a total different thing, right? Cast Esports 5 wins in the series. They got 1 map loss, and they got the most chance at actually advancing to the grand finals of the African Champions League. And this team, totally with Darox and Lin out there, that they're such an overall amazing threat. But you know, you cannot lose any more maps here. They gotta take care of business, right? No matter how strong or how bottom in on the standings your opponent would be, you gotta go all out in there, take as much maps as you can get, because at the end of the weeks that we have here for the group stage, right, those points, those map wins is gonna count, and that's how you'll know if you're going to make it to the grand finals or not.
Yeah, I mean, every single map here counts from now henceforth. You cannot be dropping maps, especially not dropping all three maps. So DC, they know they have to win maps here. They have to win at least one map. I wouldn't lie. I don't see them taking the series against Cast. It's not looking like something that I could even possibly dream of. But at least the map, at least get one map because it's going to affect your standards in the long run. Get that one map, have something to show you for the fixture going into match 8. You cannot lose all three maps here. So it's a very, very vital one. And going into that map Vito's Quinn, the very first map is going to be Hardpoint Summit, a classic there between these two sides. And well, when it comes to the gun skill department, I think we already know who might go and win the whole thing here on hard points. But I mean, I'm going to let the professional caster Kali tell me what he thinks. What do you think about the hard point? Who is he going to be more in favor of?
I mean, honestly, Summit Hardpoint, it's about being fast and how. I mean, when you talk about fast, it's not how you can fastly, how quick you can go to the power position, right? It's how fast could you swarm the hardpoint and how can you bully the team by pressuring them with all your strength with your players, right? So looking at this initially, it does look like Cass is going to be the one coming up on top, knowing that they got Darks in there who can play any weapon role, but significantly plays very well with the SMG. So if he's up there playing on some hardpoint, he might just be able to bring out the shotgun as well that might punish Delty Krells, but anything could happen here. P1, P2 obviously going to be all about those gunfights, but when you hop into P3, P4 on this hardpoint, you play with your operators. You get to have some little bit of map control by anchoring the the leftmost and the rightmost side of the map. So if you can get that one locked in for your squad and successfully defend it from countless of waves, you should be able to score yourself money hills here. So for Delta Crows, you might be the one at a disadvantage here, but you just gotta have to lock in P3, P4. Those money hills, that's going to be big for your squad, especially you're up against a team that can really outgun you with their pacing and with their star-studded lineup.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. They have to see top. They have to lock in and show up on the day. Sorry, the God skill department here not looking that close. I mean, the players in that cast line of Michael, Simzu, Nundi, Darox, a lot of those players are seasoned professional players, and we've seen them at the top stages, and they've even able to do this back to back. And they've proven themselves in the big stage. So Deadly Crowds, they are going up against a Goliath, literally, and they are the David. So David won that battle. So now they need to replicate that same energy and bring it here. Try their best. Try just get that one map off of a cast, and they have to start strong on the hard point. Like you said, P3 and P4 will take there, get there first. Get the money hill, lock it in, try and win your gunfight inside the hill. I would even suggest playing a five-man hard point. It's not like it's not the most conventional thing to do, but I think DC now they need every man on the OBJ trying to get those points racked up for them. But again, the very first game is about to get started, and from what I see in the lobby, there's one player not in the DC lineup. I think they are going to be playing a 4v5. I've got no idea why.
It's just tough right there. I think they could not. They can't send out that extra player. I mean, I think the last time I casted as well, there was a 4v5 situation. So this is not going to be helping Delta Crows any better. They are facing a good line of a squad like Cast Esports, and they're down by one man. So you got so much to deal with in this. But it's just like they're going to go back to the lobby. So we're going to be right back at the maps and mode screen. And I guess they're going to have to reset it up. But yeah, so far for Delta Crows, their day not looking good at the start since they only got 4 players in the lobby right now.
I mean, only 4 players, and we know where we say they have to lock in. I don't see them locking in anything with 4 players. So they need to get that one man. They need to find him wherever the man is. Go to his house, wherever the man is doing. Give the man a phone. Tell him to get on. Give him his Wi-Fi. He needs to come on the game. They cannot go up against a team like Cast with a 4-man team, and somehow they are still starting the game. This is not.
This is not good. Yeah, and the thing is, it's not the organizers that's starting the game. It's Delta Crows itself. They're
Exactly.
the room hosts.
That's
So this is going to be a big problem. They got the balls to do that. I mean, they're running out of time, right? So they can't just forfeit this game. You're already in here. You just gotta have to play it and maybe hope for the best. As Delta Crows now begins their long road, their journey to go up against Cast Esports in this Hardpoint Summit. I'd say it's not going to be a fun one, and it's not going to be friendly either. As we hop into the first Hardpoint Cast Esports, it's a 5v4 advantage. You gotta do what you gotta do. Deal with the business, man.
I'm gonna get the game kicked off, and right now, I think low-key I don't even have the energy to go and cast the game because I'm wondering what I'm about to go and see here. It might be total destruction, but look at that kill feed going in favor of DC early on. They are gonna clear the lobby, and okay, that's something to actually look out for. Darrell is now sniping. I've never seen the man snipe before.
What?
So he's hardpoint sniping. I think if cast throw, this might. I don't know what to think now.
Yeah, they're playing. Darrell is playing right now. You're bringing out a sniper on a close range map and on a hard point too. So the Delty Crows, I mean, there's a reason why you got to bring out the sniper here. I mean, there's only 4 players on the other side of the game, so it's easier for you to dictate the pacing. So obviously you're going to be faster. They got a lot less area to cover around, so they're just gonna try to have fun for as long as they can. And Cast Esports, you can already feel it. It is looking good for them, right? First hard point, 38 to 9 points. B1 looks so one-sided, and I just can't. I'm not looking forward to what's going to happen once we enter the one-sided hills right here.
No, it's 43-9. It's B1 now. It's B2. And Cast are gonna get there first. The Predcom seems to takes out that one player, and it's going to be a really tough one for DC here, where they don't have that one man. They know they need to still stay alive in the game, but somehow they are losing their gunfights now, and steadily you can see that kill feed switching in favor of Cast. Now Nundi on the kill feed, Storm with the shotgun. Mind you, there's a sniper, there's a shotgun, and this is seeing them just, you know, I don't know, at this point bringing out the one tap, and they're just trying to take the pace away the game is played. And right now DC are going to try to break that hill. Dravi confirms 2 kills, but the play does come through now. Meat almost gets one, but Lean finds him, and somehow Cast are above the 70-point mark as they approach the 100-point mark, but they need to go next.
They gotta go next. They just have to sacrifice this last few, but Lin has just been frying it. 5 kills in a row, looking for more eliminations right there. As he falls, is going to spawn right over towards the left side of the map. And Cast Esports properly set up onto P3, and Monhill potentially in the making here for the squad. And they might be able to cash in a huge money in the bank with their operators getting sent out like flying, right? It is just going to be more eliminations coming through for the side of Cast Esports.
92-point mark, about to cross 100 for sure. There's no doubt they are going to get it locked in here on the P3, and the gunfights also in their favor. Storm with the KRM, they've got the hill locked in. The spawns are also there. DC are not trying to make a contest whatsoever, and well, they need to eventually, or they're just going to let Cast run away with the Hurricane on that P3. Well, maybe an early setup for P4 is what they're trying to do, but down on that kill feed with the sniper taking our players one by one, and a full 60 on P3. Man, Deadly Crowds, they need to go next, and I don't even know why I'm watching. I don't know why I watch
this is a money heist. This is a money heist, man. They're stealing all of the hard point. They're soaking it good. And I mean, the best chance for Delty Crows is that next hard point. You got yourself a properly set up gameplay right there. You have number 1 Sanji holding down slopes, but that soon could be overwhelmed. I think we have a 2-2-1 split coming in for Cast Esports. They tried to make this break work on this P4. Well, now for Delty Crows, their players have all fallen. Oyekbade is the only player alive at the right side of the map, and he's gonna fall. And the Predator missile is gonna be locked in. That cancels out the player on the right side of the map, and Darix would be bringing the equalizer to put more salt to the wound. And they're gritty with it, right? They want to end this game fast. They have chained P1 to P4. They just want to end this game quick.
I mean, mind you, there is a player sniping for Deadly Crowds, and that's going to be Oyekbade. I mean, somehow, you don't have numbers on your side, you're losing the game so badly, and you still have to pick up a sniper. I don't know where the logic actually is there, but the sniper for Oyekbade is not really a good choice gun. And also me with the shotgun, I think they're also just trolling. I think, you know, they know they've lost this one, so we might as well just go and have fun and just troll. I think that's exactly what they're doing. That's it. It's got to be. It's got to be.
Yeah. Oh boy, it's 16 to 180 now here, Cal. And P1's just about to pop wide open. I mean, we might see ourselves a 25-point club if this continues to pursue, but at least if you're Delta Kraus, you set a goal, right? Make things a little bit easier for you. Score 50 points before getting this L right here. Right now, they're just a couple of points short of that. Cassie Sports going to continue to pull the shots. I mean, Darox, he has not let go of that sniper right there. He loves it to the full extent, so we might see him play it out, just try to give, you know, Delta Kraus a fighting chance here, but they are all still falling down. And Darox just playing inside of the point with the sniper. He's got 88 seconds in there, Cal.
That's a lot of time. I will not even lie. How is he playing the OBJ, which is not something I usually see a lot. But the OBJ time from him is going to be absolutely insane there. Anybody now with the claw finds that one kill off top, but Daryl's able to get that trade as well. 200 point mark now logged in for Cast Esports and DC. Well, not their best day in the market, but like you did say, they have to get that 50 point mark and we try to get 50 points. But now Michael punching as well, and this is just going to be a full trolling fiesta now for Cast Esports. 206 points on that next hill. They've got the hill locked in. It's all yellow on the kill feed, no chance whatsoever. Now Sanji finds that one kill, tries to break that hill. Daryl's close by with the sniper, and Daryl's gonna cast the kill. Oh, Michael's kills it. Lead as well now, sniping. What the hell are we watching? What are we watching?
This night, hey, he's turning into one of the best snipers and turning into John Wick as well with the pistol in his hands. And yeah, objective playing the point with a sniper is it's unheard of in 2025, but yeah, it's a dying breed. You just gotta appreciate it. It's extinct, and it's working through for the moment, right? 20 more points for Cast Esports to win this. Delta Crows are just trying to stack, but they've all fallen down and failed with their gunfights miserably, and they're so far away from the point. Sanji and the crew, they just might as well set out for next, but this game ends here quickly. Cast Esports handing the first 100-point club of the day. Nope, 50-point club of the day. 250 to 33. That is insane. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. They just want to get out there quick.
I mean, literally just put the fries in the bag. That's it. That should be the quote of the day now for DC. I mean, wow, there was never a chance here. I still don't get the logic behind Oyegbade picking up that sniper. I don't get it. I mean, your team needs all the help they can get, and you're sniping, and I don't get why.
He wants to ego child Darox, bro. He wants to ego child Darox. That's the only logic behind that one. Maybe he could have picked that one up as well. But who knows, Oyegbade? He might be trolling us, right? Well, how did that sort it out? I mean, what a way to start the day, right? I mean, a 4v5, you never get to expect it. You know, Summit Hardpoint, it is going to be pretty difficult to win a Hardpoint when you're down by one man. But on Firing Range, Search and Destroy, that's where you get to have a little bit more chance to maybe try to leverage something up, right? For Delta Crows, it's a slow game, so you just gotta have to dictate the pacing on the map, get the first blood. That gives you a 4v4 right away on each round. But you lose one round, or like you lose one guy on a round, that's already an automatic 3v5. So it makes it so hard for them to lose lives here. So they gotta have to take care of it for as long as they can, since they'll be starting on the attack.
I mean, Search and Destroy now. If they go into that world with 4 players, I don't. I mean, we've seen 4-player teams win SD before. We've seen that before. But with the quality we just saw in Hardpoint, yeah, definitely not happening. Definitely not happening. They need, and yes, they are going into Search and Destroy with only 4 players.
Oh God, yeah. They'll remain with that, right? It's just unfortunate for Delta Kraus to have for them to have a full man here for tonight. But you gotta deal with what you got, right? I mean, instead of forfeiting this game, they still chose to play. So that's mad respect right there. They are not backing out and getting repetitions. After all, you know, the days you skip means no progress at all. So you get this kind of days. Just gonna have to learn to live with it. And Firing Range, Search and Destroy. I mean, yeah, they got so much. They got so much repetitions on this. I mean, it's been available in the ranked games since 2019, so 4v5s, you should be able to single out a couple of picks here and there from Oyegbade, but you're going up against a squad that's really confident since they got a one-man advantage to start the rounds. So they might just try to steamroll everything here and just try to invade the spawns if Delta Crows decides to play everything slow.
To be honest with you, Kali, I'm gonna be very frank here and very honest. I don't know why I'm casting. I don't know what I'm casting right now. I don't even know what to say because I already know the score line is going to be 3-0. I already know that. There's no chance here. The 4 players, come on. There's no chance. There's no chance. And now we're hoping maybe in S&D, maybe they might just go and, find a way to get a couple of rounds. But if you ask me, it's a 7-0. But hopefully they do go and prove me wrong there. I want to see them get a couple of rounds. Maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe even 6. I can't tell, but man, they cannot get a roller coaster done. Maybe now I'm being too nice. 6 rounds is a lot, Kali. It's a lot. It's a lot.
I mean 7-0. I think that's a realistic scoreline here, but they should be able to get one round, at least one round. It can't get worse than that, right? And I think for this squad, they just gotta have to slow things down. I mean, if you get to start on the attack side, you get to dictate the pacing of the map. But again, you are down by 1 man, and Cast Esports knows that. So they might just play aggressive all throughout the first half and just try to overwhelm you with the pressure by attacking you through wood with the help of the smokes. But that only we will find out as we enter the lobby and enter inside of the game.
That's what 1 player still left to connect in for Deadly Crows. Hopefully he comes in soon. I mean, they are still having connection issues while they have only 4 players. This is not a good day for them. It's not a good day at all for them. I mean, 3 players connected in. The 1 player somewhere still struggling. So, okay, now, it's a 5v3.
Oh, no. No.
I don't
you gotta
know what to
leave.
say anymore,
Yeah,
man.
you can't play 5v3. Bro, if you play 5v3, I'm not casting it. I mean, I can't cast mass murder, right? Public execution. So we gotta have 4 players there as well. You just can't allow that to happen. We gotta go remake that room.
Yeah, guy, this has to be the funniest evening they've had so far casting the ACO. I'm not even joking. Deadly Crows are bringing quite the show here. This is comedy. At the speak. Comedy. I've got to laugh at that. I know.
Oh God.
Funny, yeah. The funny thing is this, yeah. There was a transfer window for Magic 6 and Magic 5, if I'm not mistaken. No, after Magic 6 and I think before Magic 7. But I know there are 2 transfer windows prior to now, so they had all the time to actually go and bring in players. There's a lot of players in the scene right now that aren't playing for any teams. I'm very sure they could find 2 or 3 or maybe even 4, and they did not use those windows to actually go and do anything. So I mean, it's there's a lot to actually go and ask here. What happened to DC? Why are they letting this happen? Why?
I mean, I wish we had player interviews right after games for us to know that, right? I mean, yeah, looking at the comment section, they say one of the players was at work and the other guy's Wi-Fi is terrible.
Wow.
And sometimes it do be like that. It kind of do be like that for teams, right? But it seems like for Cast Esports in the lobby right now, they want Storm to play on the red side. I hope not. I mean, let's just get this game started, right? Delta Crows, if you can't bring your game, if you can't bring your last player, I hope for the best. For this next coming map that we're playing 4v5 up ahead, it's going to be tough. I hope they pull it through without losing their sanity, because again, you're standing at 11th place. Cast Esports is top 3, and you said it already. This is already a guaranteed 3-0 with a 4v5. But I want to see this team at least take 3 rounds. I think that's a great goal to have. If they can still 3 rounds up against Cast on a 4v5, I take that as a win.
I mean, if they can, the thing is, can't they? No, the thing is, can they actually take those 3 rounds? But yeah, we are going to find out. They are going to start things on the attacking side. The bomb is also picked enough for me. And they need to make it so they snipe for them. Sanji sniping. I normally seen the man sniping, bro. So the sniping duty fall into that man is not something I normally people down. Oh my God, the man. Oh, come on. Darks, come on.
No, he want to throw punches again. He did it the last time. Oh, quick round right there. 26 seconds. to finish our first round.
Oh, wow.
I think that's a great premonition of what's going to happen in the next round as well.
So, fun fact here, Kali, the fastest hardpoint game in the African Champions League was the Cars vs DC1. Is this also going to be the fastest S&D? Is it going to be? Because first round, 26 seconds, literally not even up to 30. I think that if they continue in this fashion, it might just go and be the fastest S&D in the whole event. And I'll see Dogs once again now, only by extending for me with a shotgun sent him early to his grave there for this round. And so far, it's a 4v3 numbers still in favor for Cast.
Yeah, still looking good for them. But all the Crows, all of their players slowly falling apart. Storm is just penetrating through the back. Oh, not looking good. But you got that Barrett. Cass Esports, they're not budging at all. They're waiting for Cass Storm to make a play. As soon as he gets taken down, the Crows have made it a doable 2v3 situation. They can swing the bomb over towards the B side where it's completely wide open. Cass Esports just intently defending the A side. I don't think that's the best route for you to take if you're on the attack. But they're thinking they might hesitate. They might swing A. But turns out they want to push for that B side. That's how you try to open things up, score your first round.
Michael Sniper waiting for the very first pick there. Sees the man. The plan now comes through. Nundi confirms the first kill. Now it's a 1v3. But Nundi confirms that round for them. 2-0. Once again, Cast are going to extend their lead. And Deadly Crowds, a 4-1, you know, the disadvantage is clear. It's literally clear. It's very, very clear. It's obvious one. No chance.
So fast rounds right there. No chance. I mean, Darks is just playing around. That round could have ended a lot more faster than what it intended to end at. And then now he's already at the enemy's flank. Oh boy. It's all up to Storm to make a play here on the B side. He's already taken down Drari. It's all down to me and Oyegbade. They are getting stunned. Darox throws another fist.
Oh,
execution! Oyegbade! Oyegbade, well, you gotta spoil it, bro. He had an execution. Bro, Oyegbade, I hate you for that, bro.
I mean, literally, one execution of Darox was going to be dirty, but no, Oyegbade alone to watch 1v3 all alone. It's completely encircled. Michael, no. Of course, they get the kill there. Nundi confirms it 3-0. Cast once again, all just having fun. This is just them having fun, you know. First game of the evening, it's a comedy show. We're just here to laugh. We're here to have fun and enjoy ourselves, literally, man. This is it.
It's their show. It's their show. It's their monkey. It's their circus. But yeah, that's the first time I saw the execution to have some animations on it. Okay, interesting stuff. I want to see one more.
Oh, it's Nundi here on the 5-kill mark. Anybody on the 4-kill mark. So I mean, now they're playing it safe. The boys of DC, all 4 players pushed all the way back in their spawn. They don't want to make any push whatsoever. And that might not be the best move now. Storm making that move towards them. Sniper sees the first kill, takes out Sanji. And now he's still pushing that wood, sees Drari as well. Oh! Takes out 2! Oh my god, no! Takes out 3 players, but not me. Of course it is. Nah.
Yeah, he fell. That was a great backstab right there. They were so focused up on trying to take down Darox to not get executed that they forgot Storm was around the flank to shoot those shots. I mean, you gotta admire the presence right here, man. You got Darox always ready to get his hands busy. You got Lin still sitting pretty with 0 kills. I mean, are we gonna see 2 eggs in one basket? That's coming to find out. There's only 2 more lives remaining here for the side of Delta Crows, and they're so far apart. Darox throws a nade. Oh, it connects. Yep, one more shot to connect here, and he takes down Drari that easy. Punch to the face. And it's Delta Crows, they're tied down on a rope, and they're getting punched in the gut right now. 5-0. Man, 7 and nail. Totally possible now.
Yeah, totally possible, man. This is it. It's a definite 7-0. I don't see DC getting one single round. I mean, Drari's on 0 kill mark there. Him and Lin. Now imagine winning 7-0 with 0 kills. I think that would be something for Lin. Don't bother getting those kills. Make history. Get 0 kills. But now he's gonna spoil the Hurricane and go and get that 1 kill. St. Harry's gonna be a 5v3, and numbers are in favor of a Cast. And Lin,
no! Darox another takedown. 2 kills with his hands. I mean, I want to see how he does it. Right now, it's 7-0. We are going to be switching sides. They are on the attack. I mean, they're going to crawl it out. They want to play snakes and ladders. This is it.
Oh my
this
God.
gives me so much
Nah,
terrorism.
these guys
right here. If your opponent is that weak, you try to throw this thought right here.
What am I watching? Guy, what are you watching? This is not esports anymore. It's a comedy show.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's a long snake.
nah, this is crazy. I can't lie. Look at them just going. Oh my God, all 5 players in one line.
No way, nobody sees these. They're gonna throw
No
stuns.
way. No way,
Nobody
man.
sees. No one is watching. No one's watching this.
I mean,
They might be able to plant that bomb by just scrolling. Classic. And then look at Darex. He's got no weapon at all. He's got the prize fighter on. Man,
wow.
shots are being fired now. Bomb's gonna get planted. And Darex. Oh, 2 players fall down in cast. Build the Kraus. Best chance to win the round. They got one guy flanking. That's me. About to do over the backstab. Darex is now going down. Oh, Falcon Kraus wins a round.
Clean. I mean, the trolling cost them, but I don't think they actually care. They don't really care. All they need to do is just get the win still. They are still on the part to go and get that, but they are going to lose the perfect clean sweep here. So it's 6-1. No matter what happens here, DC are going to have it in their history book that they did get one map off of cast in a 5v4. Rather, one round, off of cast in a 5v4. And again, the exact same thing, but this time towards B. All 5 players prone, and they are snaking through to the B side. What the hell?
Yeah. Darius also a snake. Look at that.
He's waiting for
Same
them.
angle. Yeah. I mean, he sees, he boosts, does he remove? Hello, Lin. Hello, Lin. Oh, no, Lin wins the gunfight. No way. Oh, boy. Though the Crows are down to their last 2 players, and Sanji, he's got to deal with 4 more snakes. I mean, the best way to take them down is with a fire and not bullets. Gas Esports are just thrown in. And Sanji cannot even hit this thing.
How did he know?
Oh, you can hit it down by Michael. Bro, you missed 2 shots.
How did he
laughed
miss that?
after missing those shots. No.
He had to leave. I mean,
boy,
that was
oh,
bad.
They 1v4. Here comes the snake. Here comes the snake. It's Darex.
Nah, I give up. I give up with this win. Now, yeah, but they 1v4. Sanji already left the game. Sanji now throwing it. Now look at them. They're all dancing. Look, they're all snaking and dancing. It's now a comedy show for sure. And that when he playing safe, of course, he doesn't want to get the execution come through. The time 19 for the man. The players now making that move towards Sempre. Found though. Darren finds it first. Easy kill. 7-1. Pitches. Wow.
Oh, yeah, 7-1. Oh, what a fun game. That felt like ages. I mean, so many happening in this S&D right here. And everybody was just accepting defeat right there. You saw him was trying to snake with Fizz as well. He wanted to try to take down Darex while proing with the Fizz, with the Fresh Fighter, but did not pull through. 1v4. I mean, what do you expect? It is going to be Gas Esports winning this since they got the numbers advantage. And we have this game, finally game said and done. And control is going to be the same exact thing. And it's going to be one-sided as well. So
Yeah,
you see how are you going to maintain? How are you going to maintain the mental right now? Because after experiencing 2 grueling losses, you will not feel good once you enter that raid control.
I mean, there's no chance. There's no chance for them to even, like, this is literally them being humiliated at the same time they are getting destroyed. I mean, a 4-man team, they have no chance on control. From what you just said, Hardpoint, not even close. S&D even way more worse. And going into that control raid, that map, the map alone is scary. How much more the mode, how much more the players you're going to play against. Cast Esports, the finest of the finest. Now, Deadly Kraus, number 11 spot, still secure for them. They are not going to drop to number 12. AO family has that locked in. So DC are safe. They know they're still going to be number 11 no matter what happens. So, well, Cast are going to be number 1. If Cast win this one 3-0, they are going to automatically become the number 1 team in the African Champions League. And I think that's exactly what they want to do. And they've got their sights now on that number 1 spot going into match 8. So yes, Cast have to win this. They know they have to win it. And they are going to win it. It's not even me predicting now. I'm just me telling the fans and the viewers they are going to win. Cast is going to win. Write it down.
Yeah.
Write it down.
Yeah, right now, I mean, you saw, you can just look over towards the screen that you're watching on right now, but you can see what happened in the last 2 games. It was all been incredibly one-sided. And we're still playing on 4v5 on a control raid that we are going to be playing. And Cats starting on the attack side, that means they'll be able to put a lot of pressure with that one-man advantage that they will be having. And talking about the standings right there, that's the first time Cast Esports will be taking the #1 spot. It was being held by Ace Gamers for a very long time. Then Triple S was able to get the #1 spot in week 7, day 1, approaching this day with this win right here. We're just gonna have to assume that they take this control raid right here. That gives them 6 wins on the series, only one series loss. And with 17 map wins, you're standing pretty, but you gotta have to go hard on this last few games that you got left remaining just to make sure you play on the grand finals. Cast Esports, they gotta lock in, and right here, right now, they do by capturing this A side quickly.
The A side definitely locked in for them. Of course, the last close, and somehow now they captured the A flag with only 1 life drop on the side of DC. Now you DC are not even trying to contest whatsoever. They just play it safe and like get the game over with. That's exactly what DC are asking now. Get the game done so we can go to bed. And I think that's the call-outs now in their feet. They just want to go to bed here. And now Cast are going to go for that B flag. E flag captured. B flag. 1 tick made. 2 ticks made. 3rd tick made. Oh my god. That was really fast. Like I can actually call it.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah. I was just watching. I was looking at the comments right here. And it already ended. Oh my god. Press F.
Wow.
In chat for Guilty Curls.
Fastest control round in Condemn.
F in chat.
Fastest control round in Condemn.
That's gotta be the fastest. On control raid, in control, yeah, definitely. That attack side looks so quick.
Wow. Wow. The word today is just wow. Now DC, wow, on round 2, they are going to get lives up to 9 to 27 as they now try to make a contest here. The A flag closed, the B flag trying to get the captain of Michael waiting for them. And Michael takes out 2 players, 4 top mark, and the defense will be definitely on. The Pred comes to play with the man as well by getting 4 takes out 2 players, 24v26. DC are somehow fighting in this one, but again, it's all yellow on that group. All yellow.
Yeah, all yellow, and they've already entered the enemy spawn right here. You got Lin over towards generators. You got #4 in Storm already bringing out the Tempest. And this is the garage invasion that you don't want to experience. You're going to get delirious out of this. And again, you are spawn trap at the moment. The control that you got here for Cast Esports is just immense. And right now, Storm getting chased by me. He's got himself a prize fighter, but he gets taken down by the Cast players. Time is running out. No chance for DC to push through since they got no gunfights to back them up right now.
I mean, they're literally just in their spawns and they can't even leave it. They can't move anywhere. They're just locked in there, and this is not looking good. But me takes out 2 players, not able to get that him as well. When he comes in, confirms 1, Storm finds him again, and time runs out just like that. 7v19, and round 2 we go to a round 3. This is the first Hardpoint game in ACL, the fastest S&D in ACL maybe, the fastest control round 1 and 2 in ACL, and maybe the fastest series as well in ACL. Wow.
It's only 30 minutes right now. I'm clocking it on the live stream, and that might just be the record for the African Champions League. And you're gonna have to expect that because of the 4v5 that we're just currently watching. It's such a dreadful experience if you're Delta Crowls, but if you are Cast Esports, you're basically gifted by your opponent the #1 spot to end this week. And that has got to be feeling good for them, right? You've already captured the A side on this 3rd round. Now it's all about the transition all the way towards the A side, and you got yourself the free access towards the laundry side, and that's going to be the first man on it. And it's the best guy you got on your gunfight department, so it's going to be looking good for them to chain this one off.
Now, Michael with the Annie as well invested early here. There's nobody on the man's radar quite yet, but Steve's Granny confirms that first kill. Steve's behind him as well. He's me. But okay, does confirm the kill as well. The vote is going for Sanji. Finds one player, but the trade up from two. Sanji's still there. Might get lucky here. No, he doesn't know. It's all yellow as they are going to rain chaos on the DC players. Lives are ridiculously close, mind you. Equalizer now comes 3-foot lead going to the basketball court. Confirms that first kill. There's a player now storming the sniper, waiting for him through poolside. Might get the kills. See that smoke. Tempest now invested. Confirms the first one there. And the E flag capture now coming in for them. E flag completely one tick now. Being about to get 3 more. Another claw invested for Gig Black D. And oh my god, man. Lives are actually close. I've got to give it to DC here. Lives are actually close.
Much respect right here for them. They're able to get through the enemy. They get through the spawn trap that was initiated by Cass Esports. But now the problem here is that they're all up there in the top side of the map, while Cass Esports are so busy holding down the bottom side. And they got Nundy now trying to do some business over towards this money room, and now they are doing time inside of the point. They've cleared out the basketball court. They've broken some ankles, and now the capture is on. Michael will be the one to delay the point of attack coming through the basketball court along with their sniper, and they have already taken down the guy in the money room. And now they are doing the last segment on the A side. This is going to be the fastest game that you got in African Champions League. Gas Esports with this win now takes the #1 spot on the standings to end week 7.
Wow. 3-0. 3-0. The fastest game in the African Champions League. I mean, there was never a chance here for Deadly Cards, and they are just this was a free series for Cards where they before the match before the match day 2 here, they were already rejoicing, knowing, oh, we are already #1. We saw what happened to match week 71, and we know we are already #1 no matter what happens, because we're gonna clean sweep through DC. And the 5v4 made it even worse. Like, the one player disadvantage there definitely showing for Deadly Crowds. They needed that one man, but he was nowhere to be found. The Cast are just going to run through them and create history while they are going to be at it. Hardpoint, S&D, and Control won convincingly, and Cast are now #1 with the fastest game ever in the African Champions League. Wow. Just wow.
Yeah, you gotta have to just give it up for Gas Esports now. They've earned it. Now they take the #1 spot right there. Look at that. 17 wins on the map, 4 losses, a 6-1 record. That looks so good if you're Gas Esports, because now, after being at the middle of the pack, you're now able to get yourself the #1 spot, and to end the day, right? You'll be feeling good as you enter week 8.
I mean, they are now #1. The leaderboard already updated. Oh, thanks to the production team there. Already updated. Also #1. SSS are now #2. Eclipse #3. Ace are #4. And Ace, again, they also have the chance to go and get #2 here. I don't think #1. I think #2, yes. They can get it, but they need to get 3-0 as well against Legion, or I think 2-1 might do for them. But again, Legion are a very good team, so I think it's going to be a well-fought battle. It's going to be a well-fought battle between those two sides. I don't really know. What do you think about the Ace and Legion matchup here? What do you think?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I feel like Ace Gamer is gonna take top 2, but they gotta get that 3-0. I mean, that puts them with 18 points. Should they get the 3-0? But again, Legion is not a team that you just can disregard, because whether they're up there, they've been able to put up quite a great fight up against the top teams in the competition so far. But again, after all, it's Ace Gamers. Those 4 maps that those losses that they take, it was just a tiny mishap that led it to a colossal drop in the standings. 3 maps you lost because you got disqualified for not showing your operator lineup and your roles. Yeah, you gotta have to bounce back for sure. They're angry. They want to get back at the top 2 spot at least. They should be locked in up against Legion on this next game.
Yeah, they should be agreed on that one. But again, well, it is what it is. Ace on Legion are going to be your game 2, and hopefully not as fast as what we just saw on game 1. But again, we are going to go on a very short intermission break, and when we come back, it's going to be Ace versus Legion. So don't go anywhere. We'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Cheers. Walker X like the double! What the hell? I was in the flag and how the first go? If I go big, oh my god! Walker X like the double! What the hell? Alright guys, we are back. We are back for, of course, the game 2, which somehow I still don't believe how fast game 1 ended, but it does ended, and now we are officially on route to game 2. Legion and Ace Gamers, the number 4 team right now versus the number 6 team. Two teams that need those points. None of them can actually drop it. They both need those points. So yeah, what do you think about this fixture, man? Look at the map screen again. It's Summit. It's the exact same maps we just saw. Summit, Fire Range,
Yeah, I love that they love to play their strong maps, but there are a lot of available, maps that you get to play. You got Hacienda in there. I mean, why play Summit?
Again.
Right, I guess it's just a thing. It's a thing just for the players of Africa, which is good because Summit Hardpoint normally nobody plays that in the other regions outside of Garena, as well as China, because they'd rather play bigger maps that allows them to dominate with their ARs. But it seems like it's a clear pick for them on this Summit Hardpoint, and it's a thing. And now for Ace, right, it's all about redemption. They went up against Hell on their last game, and yeah, the DQ definitely hurted their standings by a lot. But they still got an opportunity for them to still take away that number 2 spot to end the day by taking this win up against Legion. But not going to be an easy fit. You can see here for Legion, they have lost only twice in the Africa Champions League, and they're currently 12-6 on their map win-loss count. So they're totally swung around, and have ended up with a high win rate, to say the least. So not going to be an easy game for Ace Gamer whatsoever. And it's going to be a 5v5. So gonna expect this team to go full throttle as we enter the first match.
Yes, a 5v5, Kali. That's a very important factor to actually go and mention. It's not going to be a 5v4, it's going to be a 5v5. So yeah, I mean, both sides, they have what it takes to actually go and get the win. The funny thing is, they both got what it takes to actually win the series. So it's not looking to be a one-sided event here. Anybody can actually go and get the series claim. But again, A's, they know they needed to desperately go and stay in that number 2 and, you know, keep their hopes alive for number 1, which was, you know, fragilely lost with UH there after that DQ. Now, they need everything and every single map they can get. Legion on the other hand as well, they also want to somehow stay in that top 3. And now they are number 6. They know a series win here will also force their chances of finishing top 3. So yeah, I mean, both sides, they have a lot to play for. It's all going to come down to who's more determined, you know.
Yeah. Oh man, I feel like this is going to be a close fight right here, but knowing Summit, I think it does definitely favor Ace Gamers a little bit. So if this game could start, you know, we would find out right away. Now, if Legion does want to win this game right now, I mean, they've got to find a lot of consistency coming through from Fadiano as well as Avatar, because they were the ones really playing well on the maps that they've won in Hardpoint, especially more on bigger maps. But this one is the entirely different ball game. So the SMGs needs to do a lot needs to be a lot faster in entering the point, putting a lot of pressure on it, and they gotta have the proper investments on those operators as we enter P3 and P4, because that's where usually the operators charge up and you get to utilize that one in the play, right? And it's going to be a long fight for them. Ace Gamers are not an easy team to deal with. Yes, they have some losses on their series, on their map counts, but again, 3 of those were disqualifications because of it's not a performance issue, right? But more on the technical side.
Yes.
So they did want this win right here badly. So you gotta have to start 110% on this P1 to make a statement if you're Legion.
Exactly, they have to start early. The thing about this map is you need to start early and finish strong. And Legion, they know if they start on the back foot here against Ace, it's not going to be an easy comeback for them. They need to make sure they are the ones dictating how the game starts. So P1, P2, very vital points there. Full 60s on those 2 heroes. Oh my god, that's something we can only dream of, but it's going to go a long way for Legion here. Now, the players already loaded in. I think one more player to go and connect before we go and start the game. So I'm going to drop my prediction here and ask Kali to drop his as well. I'm going to say 250, 235 in favor of Ace. I think that's what I'm going to go with here.
Okay, that's a very close fight. I mean, that's what you would expect for Legion. I feel like 250 to 200 would be a scoreline that should be manageable in favor for Ace, but let's see what happens here as we enter our first map between Ace Gamers and Legion. It's Summit Hardpoint, and you're watching the Africa Championship League match, week 7, day number 2. It's the second game of the day, and we're on our way towards P1.
Yes, we are on route, and the show is about to get started. Gunfights are going to fling in. These and battles are fast now, and Ace are going to have a very good start here. That now for that contest. Again, it's all blue on the top and so far. Gerard able to get that one trade. Nobody racking off any points so far in the hill, but now Ace are going to get it. Not for too long. Contest there, and really with a shotgun. We've seen that man with the KRM once, and he did use that a bit too well. And now he's going to bring that same weapon joys through the Summit game up against Legion. And so far, set 1 on P1.
Looking good again for Ace, but lovely the pressure that you're looking at right now for Legion, but it has to be replicable because right now you're losing out on power positions. Garrus does find the kills onto the corners of these computers, but eventually does get taken down. You can see the pacing that you can fail right in front of your screen. Ace are just 3 stacking that P1. Their close range gunfights are that good, and Legion are only able to pick up scraps on this P1. It looks one-sided, and now we're about to enter P2. You have Legion starting on the better side. They got the green spawns, but Ace already knows where that is, and have finally find themselves the flank happening for Muji, who does get that timely kill to finish off Avatar, and the Hardpoint opens up, and Ace has already flipped the spawns.
Ones are going to get flipped there. Jaras now takes out 2 players on the hill. The Imperfect finds him. The back and forth tricks on that P2 are going to be very, very plenty and imperfect. Perfectly taking out numbers, but the trade also comes through now. Jaras gets to break that hill. Logan says not today. Can found that one. Ace now equalizer invested for Logan. Can found that first kill. Behind him, the backstab going to come through. And Ace gamers now are going to find a way to lock P2 in down as well. And Legion are now on the back foot as the lead keeps on increasing and increasing. Legion, they know they cannot start the game like this. We did talk about that earlier. They need to start strong. They need to start well. And sorry about P1 and P2 have not been in their favor. And now rotation for P3 as well, already in route for Ace Gamers. Not a good start for Legion.
Oh god. Yeah, not a good round. You need Vector to play with his life right here, but he can't flip the spawn. He gets taken down at the bottom lane. And Legion are right back to where they started on P1. And the top part about this, they're trying to break through with operators invested by Ace Gamers already on this P3. They're trying to break through zigzags, but Ace Gamer, they still got spawns, but yeah, nice shots being handled there by Muji. He's still out there at the back of the spawns, just trying to make sure his team manages to delay the attack coming through for Legion. And now they're going to be going on to the Hardpoint, and Ace are going to make that recounter on the break, and they'll be right back inside of the point.
I mean, I thought they were going to lose that spawn, but Muji well anchored, holding it down, and now Demon is power takes out 3 players, and nasty triple kills there for the man. 89-point mark now for the boys in blue. Ace Gamers, start time was for a P3 locked in for them. As now they are going to make a move all the way for P4, and oh my god, somehow Ace are just holding this one down. Hardpoint, you know, I thought it was going to be a little bit closer in the starting phases, but right now it's so not close. Ace are dominating, and now for that P4, rotations are going to be important for Legion as they are going to get there first, but again, they are going to have to hold it down. You can get there first, but you need to make sure you don't lose that spawn and you have the majority of the hardpoint time.
Nice shots for Vector, but that Spiral, he brought it up not just on a good time at all. That is going to have to reset. But Legion has won the first 2 gunfights on this P4. And Ace are going to try to hit them once again in every angle. And Muji manages to make the break inside of the point briefly. And his teammates are out there to stack the point. But Legion gonna be able to hold it down and take the first 30 seconds on this hill. And that is even without Legion Garrus utilizing that claw yet. So there's a potential that they turn this into a mud hill no matter what Ace Gamer tries to throw on the first 30. It has fallen down. You know, it was unsuccessful, but they do take the scrap time on this P4. Do not allow any more of the momentum to carry over on Legion's side.
Now, really with the KRM, the 10 kill mark, but now as they make their way back to P1, Legion are going to get there first. Logan close by, they found that 1 kill. Really, the kill fit now finds 1 as well. The back and forth chest come through. Javas there, clears that hill, and now Legion are going to get it locked in. They are trying to bring that lead closer and closer. It's still any point in this game, I think. That's something about Hardpoint, you know, about these 2 teams where it's a part as well. Ace start the game early. Now, Legion are finally finding their footing, and they are trying to make sure they stay alive in this one. Now, that 32 kill mark, shotting players every single time they come towards him. Legion now are going to hold P1 and firmly lock it in. Brad now for that 1 player that can found that 1 more kill, and Legion about to finally cross the 100-point mark, and I think now they are going to get it done.
Yeah, way better P1 setup that they got. This is technically what was missing on that first hardpoint rotation. Fatty, I know he has been locking things up with that US S9, and he's got 18. Along with that, he's got 24. So this team have cut back that lead to only about 20 points, and they could usually stack that P1 while also having the better spots for next. And that has just been lighting things up with that Type 19. You love to see it. It's 130 to 107 before we open up P2. And Legion, they're going to be bringing out their equalizer early in Avatar, bending bullets. That's 3 kills to his name before that hardpoint opens, creating the opening that Legion needs to get this P2. But as soon as I say that, equalizer, the claw, as well as the gravity vortex for Legion is gonna come out, and that is gonna stop Ace Gamers for the time being. But so quick on their feet is Ace, right? They get the contest timely, so fast on it. They manage to take down Legion on this endless assault of gunfights.
And it's so crazy that the intensity of the game there on that hill, everybody's dying, everybody's respawning, and just like that 148-point mark still for Ace. They still have that lead locked in. They've not lost it for a single time, but they need to go next now. P3, once again, rotations are going to be important, and again, Legion are going to get there first. That now the anchor player holding that back from the avatar, trying to cut the players up on that P2 still, making sure nobody comes through that one. And now look at them, it's all yellow on that kill for the P3 now locked in. Spawns are there in their favor. The gunfight also coming their way, but now Logan to make that break so fast. He's the best player, and now they are going to easily clear that hill. And oh my god, avatar for the contest, takes down 3. Wow. All clean. Pre-fire now for Muji. Now to confirm and contest, and all clears through as well. And oh my god, look at that. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's just so much fights. So much fights happening here, but Legion still ends up winning the waves of gunfight. And Ace Gamers are nowhere near in favor of holding the spot for this P3. Legion should be able to make that gap a little bit closer now in this matchup right here.
Goliath now invested by Avatar. Takes out 3 players. Once again, gets gone down by Logan. And the contact there, and Legion are getting things closer and closer. They might even go and take that lead now from that P3. LGN, it's all yellow on the cover for them. They now need to go next. They do know that, and Ace are going to get there first. Contest on that hill. Dad once again, the anchor player for Legion doing the lot swap, holding the spawn down for them in P4. Ace are going to get there late to the party, but they are still going to arrive. Dad can find that one more kill, and Legion now, the lead is there for Ace, and the contest now on that P4. Very, very supreme. Fabiano finds that one kill. Avatar as well, and the back and forth. Reed now drops the kill out. Evan piece of the time. I think the man has learned something.
Yeah, look, the Legion are still on it. They still got the spawns. Ace are still fighting inside of the point. So now it's all about that, bringing out that war machine, and he has fully locked that one in, but only to get caught off by Muji. For Ace Gamer, he has just been the fire extinguisher and just trying to keep up the flame. Legion is trying to burn up. Now they are still going to stack that point. That is going to fall down. Ace Gamers are able to regather. They still got their operators available, and that is going to be the Gravity Vortex dropped in by Imperfect, and that's going to be good for eliminations. Stop the players from Legion and trying to closing up that gap that they were able to provide. So Ace Gamers are the first team to reach that 200-point mark. Legion is going to have to set up onto the next though. Let's see how are they going to be able to stand the wiggle fights that is ahead of them.
And now 201, 161 Cali. This is beautiful. And again, the score line again now shifting in favor of Ace once more. LGN, we've seen them have some pretty good moments here. But can they still break that 200-point mark? I think they can. But can they now bring it into confusion here? Now the first kill for the equalizer does go down. In here with the contest now. 33 kill mark for the man. 35 for Logan. 33 for Muji. Those 3 players doing the lot swap for Ace Games. And now again, that with the Guardian can found that kill. 35 for the man. Well, Avatar on 32. A lot of players are about 30 as well on both sides of the lobby here. And the only player struggling to get 30 is going to be Rin on 22 as well as Vector on 25.
This is the most fastest pace that you can get in Summit in this African region. Everybody's just trying to play inside of the point. This is what you would expect for Elevate, the world champs last year. And you love that both squads are able to apply that situation here at the moment. They're just trying to keep this game very scrappy. This B1, nobody actually won it. Ace Gamers only took 12 points on it. And Legion is able to make the contest work for them to enter another Hardpoint. And here we have it, P2 going to be pumping right up next. And Fatiano with the Gravity Vortex only comes up with 1 kill there, but his teammate Vector drops the Sparrow but gets no kill whatsoever, and Ace Gamers are inside of the point.
I mean, oh my god, the beauty here once again now for real. The war machine comes Steve the man, 27 kill mark, and now they are gonna get that P3 family locked in. That comes in with the war machine counter, takes out 4 players, and oh my god, shows doing how it's done. Make that 5, about to get 6, but he says not today. And Logan comes in as well, breathe fire now for the man of Muji to break that hell. The only man there can bounce that first one, and now they are gonna clear that. That for the context takes him out, but Muji's free fire has the lasting effect. 231, 190. Is they still fighting? Legion are also still fighting.
Yeah, Legion just needs to get this contest on this last 5 seconds, but also work on the rotation onto P3. That's how this game will end. Ace Gamers are trying to wrap around it. Fatiano needs to come up huge, and his teammates there for the takedown. They hold on. The transition to P2 to P3, but Ace Gamers are stuck in through the point, and they all fall down. Avatar bending bullets once again. 37 eliminations for him. Now it is Legion having the spots for this P3, but the push coming to shove for Ace Gamers, but they all get shot down. Fadiano good for 2 eliminations, and now they score the first 15 seconds on this P3.
235, 205, man. Both teams above the 200-point mark. It is close. It's tense. It's anybody's game, though. Now the claw for Jerez. Now watching that door pass. The Michael done that first for the Posse Jaws. And now Legion trying to get that lead in their favor. Really now to make that break. Does not get a single kill there. That comes in 47 kills. For that, about to get a 50 bomb. Oh my god. And now Legion, the lead is close by. They know it's closed in. For that break, confirms 2 kills with the Spiral, and now confirms 1 more. And finally, Equalizer, Vortex, everything now for Ace as they are trying to close the game off here on 3-3-1. And nobody coming through for Legion. It might be game over. It's perfect. Logan, Jerez now goes that contest. 349, but they need to go next. Oh!
Now, this is not over yet. Legion still should be able to win this, but they gotta have to stand Ace Gamer, who is on the attack. Imperfect enters inside, sticks it through to win the game. 250 to 230. Ace Gamers. That was too close of a combat, but you gotta have to give it out to Imperfect. He was able to stick right in when one of the players from Legion was holding the point, tried to slid out. He snuck right in like a deadly mouse. Speedy Gonzalez type thing, and Ace Gamers are going to be able to take it home. But you were so close with the predictions, man. You said 250 to 235.
I was no, give me that crown.
5 points. Oh god, you're Nostradamus, man. The Nostradamus of COD Mobile right there. But yeah, speaking of stats right here, right? 250 to 230 on the scoreline, and Dean scored 48 eliminations for Ace along with Muji. And Muji was that kind of player where you would think he's going to get mowed down, but always come up on top and not allowing Legion to take any of the lead whatsoever. He's always up there trying to extinguish any sort of momentum that Legion was trying to provide for their own squad. And you just love to have a guy like him who's not afraid to get down to the nitty and gritty just to put his team in a better space and in a better spot to take that win. But you got to have to admire it for Legion. They got Garrus there with 43 kills. And at some point, that was owning it up with raw vanilla weapons. And that Type 19 was sitting like a freight train, although it is an AR. 48 eliminations for him, a 187 impact rating. I do think the only difference between these two squads is how their operator panned out. And it just favors out Ace a little bit more at the end when they had their Gravity Vortex and their Equalizers into play.
I mean, what close game? I think that the take home here is how close the game actually was. Tells you both teams here, they've got the caliber you expect from 2 T1 teams and from 2 teams who are looking to be that top 1 or top 3 teams for the African Champions League. And just like that, beautiful game once again at Hardpoint. And now going to Search and Destroy, from what we've seen, sorry, but I think this is one of those games where you cannot go and predict who's actually going to win the SME because it's so close on Hardpoint. It was literally anybody's game. The P3 there was the defining moment. How Ace actually broke it with all the opponent's skills and finally took the lead again and almost got the win. And I think at some point that I was scared Legion were going to go and make that comeback happen on P3, but somehow Ace were able to break it. 349 going back into P4. I don't know how Imperfect actually got there and stepped into the hell and confirmed the very last second for them. And now going to S&D on a map like Fire in Range. What do you think it's going to look like here?
I mean, it all comes down to the snipers once again, right? Fadiano for Legion have shown great signs in terms of finding frags, but it also is going to be determined by, how well are you going to be able to read your opponents clearly and read what kind of plays they have set up, especially when you're on the defensive side. You got to be able to read what kind of setup that they have, just so you know where to try to distribute your players when you're on the defense, right? It might be a 3-1-1 where you got to defend the B side, or a 1-2-2 where you have one player holding down the trailer side. But I feel like it's still going to be a very close game. It's going to be back and forth where it is still going to be Ace Gamers that will look to try to come up on top right here. I mean, this squad right here, I mean, they got great macros, but their micro games, especially at that Hardpoint Summit, was tested, and they did not fail to deliver. Yes, Legion was able to sneak right by in on that P3 to force another Hardpoint rotation, but Ace know what's up and know what routes that they will need to utilize just for them to come up on top. And that's pretty much how you sum up the map number 1. Now, this S&D firing range, again, I feel like it's all going to come down to that sniper.
Yeah, I think the snipers are going to be very important. I think the snipers, yeah, I know for Legion, they've actually got a lot of snipers. Fadiano is a sniper, Grace is also a sniper, but Grace is not going to be playing from what I see in the lobby right now. So I think the sniper duties would definitely going to fall into players like Fadiano for them. And for Ace, Reen is also there. Reen is a good sniper. Logan is a good sniper. I think literally everybody on Ace can actually go and snipe. So I'm looking forward to see what the weapon choices are going to be as we now head straight into that lobby.
Yeah, now we're going to be playing into it, right? Firing range, search and destroy map built with paper mache. Let's see how many wallbangs are we going to be having and who's going to take up the W, right? Is it Ace Gamers or it's Legion? We got a hot game up ahead. That first map could be a nice premonition what we could see in store for this map number 2 right here.
Well, sorry for on the passport here. Nobody got eliminated just yet. Both sides are plenty safe now. Logan overextended. Now we're talking fast for a skill takes out 2 there with the USS9, and now it's going to be a 3v5. Numbers are there for the side of Legion. Oh my god, one more player left standing. Rin with that sniper left to clutch 1v4. Not going to happen. Wow.
Yeah, they got all clean. Legion, clean defense. As soon as they knew that Ace Gamers are trying to try to hit that Ace site, they quickly rotated their players to stop the push. Even though Ace Gamers manages to get that bomb plant to happen, Legion made it there on time to just get it done and over with. Now it is going to be the second round. Legion gonna have their players on a 2-1-2 split, pretty much a default. Ace are gonna full send their players on the A side. No first bloods drawn yet, and the smoke just covering the tracks of each other. Imperfect and the crew now gets the first blood. Bomb is gonna get planted, and Ace Gamers are gonna maintain that defense on the trailer side. It's gonna be a tough take if you're Legion to play a retake.
Now, Funny Sniper Imperfect season confirms that kill. Team up players now in the side of Legion. They need actually make that one dead now with the sniper as well picked up in a 1v3 for Imperfect season through that door. Confirms the kill. 1-1. They are tied up again on Search and Destroy. This is the thing. The power tussle back and forth. Literally anybody's game till the very last round. And Search and Destroy, we do expect it to be very close. And now going into round 3, both sides still have everything to go and play for. Again, the attackers are going to be A's, and I think they're going to change their strat this time. Not a full A push anymore. They are going to go a full 5-man B strat.
Yeah, that's really trying to change things up, but Legion manages to read that. 2 players go down. Ace Gamers tries to respond back with Logan, throwing 2 bloods on his own. Smoke is going to be dropping. That's going to allow the bomb plot to happen, but also to get Vector around the flank to take down Logan, but trades come out. It's a 1v2. All down to Ruin, who fights Fadiano. A 1v1 situation. Avatar on the flank. He gets dealt with. A 1v3 clutch by Ruin to get that round number 3.
Oh my god. He stole from Ruin there. What? 2-1, Ace are going to get the lead for the very first time, and Legion are now on the back for Rin. Nasty snipes there, and now starting things off early again on a round 4. Sniper in hand for the man. Once again, Ace are going to do a full 5-man push now for that B. Might be good, it might be bad. Snipers are going to be waiting for them now. They're asking, found the first kill. Oh, Logan, praise, comes to you. Logan 6-5, he confirms that kill. It's for the cross mapping there with the SMG now. Victor finds one, 3v3. Numbers are just going down on both sides, and one more player left to go and get that cut. Avatar in the 1v3.
Now, Avatar should be able to get one there as he takes down Logan. It's still doable for him to make this clutch work, but it's just firing so much shots that's compromising his location. To this rookie goes, but Ruin once again delivers another blow. 3-1 in favor of Ace.
Wow. 3 back-to-back rounds, mind you. Ace gamers are going to get such and destroy now, looking in their favor and in their books. Again, they know they need to win the series very convincingly if they want to keep their hopes alive for Rune. Definitely doing just that. Confirms that first though. Sniper takes out Fatiano, and that's going to be a very vital pick for the man there. 4v5 early, and this time all 5 players are going to go towards A. Back and forth just come to the vector, takes out 2. That is what comes in, and now Rune has got 1v3.
Oh no, oh no, okay. I had a heart attack right there for a moment. A little bit too close for comfort there. But man, Ruin almost tried to clutch that again. But nice response coming through for Legion. Again, if you're playing the retake and once you're able to get past through the A-bomb side, just take away that trailer side. That should be the deal breaker for the opposing team. But Ace Gamers clearly intent on attacking this one very quickly. A-side hit here once again, but Fatiano there for the shutdown to get the first blood.
4v4. Dean takes out 2 players now, and numbers are now just like that in Ace Gamers' favor. Not for too long. Actually, it is still 2v3. Dad and Jerez now let's score and save the day for them. Now, Dad going through A long, but see that first kill. He's now all alone left to get the clutch in the 1v3. Bomb has gone down for Ace, and now Dad, the only man left standing. There's 3 players in that trailer. He might have the info. He's got to get all 3 eliminations here and get them to win. Read all the way, push back towards bathrooms. The sniper has one for the man. Dad, see the first man there. So he's not going to get that kill. Has to play somehow safe. That's Rune behind him, and Rune sees him. Oh my God.
Bruh.
What is Rune on?
Bruh.
What is Rune smoking?
I'm so lost for it. Ruin has won. Ruin has clutched a 1v3. He has taken the last 3 final kills to get Ace Gamers those round wins. This guy has been him. 6 rounds in, he's got 9 kills, and the first blood and the clutch situations he's been able to handle in a calm manner. And he's going to be defending here now, this time through the barrel. Smokes are going to be coming through the A site, so it's going to be hard for him to make any of these kills work. Let's see if his teammates going to be getting that information. But Ruin again coming through with a double through the smoke. He is hot. Nobody's able to deal him through, and he manages to get away with 2 kills without even taking down. So Ace Gamers up by 2 players here.
Man, Brain has been something else. 11 kill mark for the man now. Fadiano and Darden's party. Oh my God! Picked out 2 players there. Muji finds him now. Darden has to get that football walls. That snipe. Darden with a 1v2. Bomb defused. Judges. Bro, what?
Okay, wow. Yeah. I'm not sure why. That's clearly a pure miscom for Legion. He was probably thinking that there would be a swing happening for Ace, but they just quickly try to defuse that bomb. So quick thinking right there to play off rhythm and off pace. Now you're just 2 rounds away from winning this.
2 rounds. This is just 2 rounds. 3-5 here. It's round 8 now. And Ace has still got that lead family locked in. The 5 kill, the 11 kill mark for Rain. And the sniper not being very effective so far on this round. Nobody making that push towards him. Fadi is all sniping, waiting for that first pick, but there's nobody else on the man's radar. The players now, and now the guys from Legion are going to go for that B side. Avatar, just playing it very safe now on the jungle, imperfect, waiting for them. The only player for Ace on the B side, alongside player number 2 as well, Muji. Right now, everybody's playing very slow. Nobody wants to overextend and get a punish here, Kali. They're all playing very safe.
Ooh, yeah, but Ruin through the fence just gets it done on the long A. It was a tiny speckle that he was looking over at and managed to quickly convert that kill to get the first blood drawn on this round number 8. And look at the confidence for Imperfect to get to the sneaky play all the way towards the B flank. Legion is headed their way towards B, and Muji is the first one to get those players of goodness. Legion does know that there will be players coming through now. Having yet to plant that bomb, they're taking their time to bait 1 player in before they try to play for this attack right over here.
Smoke out. So we need to get the bomb planted eventually. So there's a couple more time on the clock. 20 seconds and counting down. And now Logan overextends. He's going to get punished there. We want the ball in and Vector from Elo confirms that 1 kill. Did a lot of damage though to the -4. Has to back down. Now 3v3 numbers are going to get tied up here. But with the sniper win, it is never safe. Rin now coming close in there. And oh my God, Dean takes out the last two players. Match point for them. Also series point. 6-2 all the way to around 9.
Yeah. That's the macro in the micro game. That's just what I've been talking about to start this firing range map. I mean, Ace Gamers, they know what's up. You saw the time. There was barely time on it to plant that bomb, and Dean knows that one of the players should be planting that bomb, so he quickly right on through it and eventually finds the last two players to give Ace Gamers that game point advantage. Also going to be the series point as well. They win this, it's going to be another win under their name. And Ace are just very close into winning this. Muji, wow. I mean, the wall bang right there. That's the first blood. And Imperfect handing the team a free kill. Okay, that's it.
Wow. 2 wall bangs from Muji there. It's 3v4 now. And Ace, of course, they're going to go and win the whole thing now on round 9. To close things off here, Jaras, Fabiano, and Avatar left to get that clutch. Can they go and save the day? Or is Avatar going to vanish when they need them the most? And of course, Fadi goes down. 2 more players in a 2v4. Jaras here alongside Avatar. Avatar push all the way back towards bathrooms here. And Jaras is walking no opposite sides. Muji right there. Jaras sees them. He found that kill. 2v3. And now a slow push coming in here.
Oh, Avatar's trying to plant that bomb towards A. Number 4 in Jaras. It's going to swing over. Okay, there is a high chance that Legion gets this, but only if Ruin manages to lose his shots right here. Jaras is going to be able to get him through it. It's all 1v1s from here on out. Jaras needs to get it done quickly because number 1 in Logan is out there for the hunt. It's a 1v1 situation to ice the game. Can he walk it home to get this win done for Ace Gamer to go up 2-0 on this overall series? 21 seconds. He knows that the player is inside the trailer. He swings by, and now the swing through, fully committing, but Avatar gets the kill in this 1v1. And they still remain alive here, Kyle.
They stay alive, yeah, yes they do. 3-6 all the way now to round 10. But still, game point still there for Ace. They still have that inside. All they need is just one more round to go and close things off here. They cannot let a choke happen, but chokes do happen, and Legion are going to be counting on that. They know they can still make it work, but they've got to be picture perfect to actually make that work, and I don't think it's going to happen here. 2 players now drop. A 3v5. Dad now, Imperfect, waiting beside him, and look at them just waiting out here. Imperfect, there's 3 players beside him. He might go and get that call out, and all 3 players are going to play safe. Wall banks are not going to work. Logan, a lot of damage on the man, and Music and found 1 more kill, and now 2 more players in a 2v4. Ace now to go and get that win, but Avatar does not let that come through. 2v3.
I'm loving the patience that you got here for Legion. They're just stacking in a tiny angle, and Ace, they've tried to take the real in, but they've always been baited. But Muji now finds the kill. Dean slides in to finally get the kill onto the last airbender. Avatar falls down. It's Ace Gamers that takes the series, as well as the firing range. Search and destroy. 7 points to 3.
Wow. They take the series off. Of course, they know they're now family in number 2. There's no doubt that they are now family in number 2. But can they now take the whole series 3-0? I think that's good. That's the question now for them. They know that they have a map deficit here. They want to try and get all 3 maps against Legion. Can they go and get all 3 maps? Or go into control? Well, the S&D starts fast. We're going to talk about the S&D start fast. Ruin 13 kills. I think the man of the match, literally, man. 13 freaking kills. Wow.
Yeah. 13 free kills. There's also 3 first bloods, and the 1v3 clutch he did in the round 3 clearly top it off for Ace Gamers. But still, you gotta have to admire it for Legion. They definitely throw a great fight in there, but definitely not enough. The micro game for Ace, especially when they started on the attack where everything was full send, either through A or on the B side, was kind of overwhelming, and Legion could not really counter that. So the next time these two meet in firing range, Legion should be able to have a scouting report that Ace Gamers knows how to attack aggressively on firing range, and they either full send or at A or the B side respectively. So either it will be a 3-1-1 or a 1-1-3 play that you want to send out next time. But if there would be next time, because Ace Gamer with this win, right, they'd only need 1 more map to win, and that will be Control. That will be right up next, which is going to be on Raid. So it is gonna matter a lot that you're starting on the most advantageous spot here, which is going to be the defense. And Ace Gamers, they're going to be starting on the defense while Legion starts on the attack. So it's already a disadvantage to start it all off for Legion. But I hope they put up such a great fight, just like what they did in that hard point.
Yeah, I mean, a good Hardpoint nonetheless. You know, they did lose the Hardpoint, but a very good game, a well-fought battle all the way to the very last second there on that P4. So yeah, it's going to be the same thing here in Echo, where they know they cannot lose all 3 maps. This is literally Legion Esports. They are number 6, but it is not firmly locked in. Going into matchup 8, they at least want to be able to get 1 map of the series here, hold the number 6 down, and just try to, you know, win the remaining of the matches for the rest of the season. But now, if they got to lose all 3 maps here, it's going to put them at a very bad spot to be going into matchup 8. They are still going to be number 6, yes, but they are not going to get any points at all, which is not going to be good for them, you know, going into that matchup. But Ace Gamers, on the other hand, all 3 maps here qualified them for 2nd place in the event. And now they know Cast have not played SSS, and that fixture is going to literally determine how the whole season is going to end. Cast versus SSS. That's going to be a very important fixture to actually go and look out for. These games now, if they go and win all 3, you know, here, the remaining 4 matches for them, all they need to do is just see it through, and it might just go and be their own. But again, 2-0 here, Hardpoint 1, Set and Destroy 1. Now, Raid Control, a very technical map, a map where we've seen a lot of times in the event. You know, funny thing is, this is the exact map Vito picks we saw on the game 1. It's the exact same thing we've seen on the game 2. And, you know, maybe this time different results, but we did see 3-0 in the first one. So, are we going to see 3-0 here too? Are we going to see 3-0, Kali?
I feel like that's gonna be happening. It's bounded right now. Ace Gamers are steaming with a lot of momentum right after winning the last 2 maps. And heading into raid control, where you're starting on the defensive side, Ace Gamers definitely has the plus in the advantages as we enter this map, but it's still going to be depending on what kind of the mental state do you have for Legion, right? Are you going to be entering here with a, you know, with a bounce back attitude and try to disrupt Ace Gamers standing by giving them a 2-1 split instead of a quick 3-0? I feel like Legion's going to be able to put up a much more fight in there, knowing that that plays a little bit better on the respawns. He went in, it kind of disappointing on that map 2 where he went 3 kills and 8 deaths, right? But at this point, you're just gonna have to expect the best of the best for Legion. They just gotta have to swing once again and take it home.
Yeah. They have to. I mean, they know, again, they cannot lose control. They don't want to lose the series 3-0 up against Ace Gamers. They cannot let that happen. They need to win control. And again, like you did say, they are starting on the disadvantage side, the attacking side. That's not going to be to their advantage here. Ace now, well, it's already looking locked in for them. They now just need to see it through, win all 3 maps, and cement their place as number 2 in the African Champions League going into match week 8. But now Legion. Their name is an echo. They need to win this one. As we are now about to head into the players are still connected in the lobby. So once they, you know, get the game started, we are going to join them there. But now predictions. With my favorite Costa Kali. I'm gonna say 3-1. Yeah, I'm gonna say 3-1 in favor of Asia. I'm giving Legion 1. Yeah, I'm giving Legion 1.
I'd say 3-1. I feel like it's gonna be a 3-1. So it's still a favor for Ace, right? I mean, Legion, yes, they've been able to put up such amazing fights recently, but the micro game again for Ace, the thing that they do when time is running out and when they read the map, it is just way ahead of Legion at the moment, and that's really what you gotta expect for a team of a caliber like them. One of the best in the not literally one of the best, literally the best team in the region, along with Cast Esports and Triple S, who's particularly up there in the leaderboards right now. And Legion, they just got short with this one, right? I mean, they played it so well in that map 1, just a 20-point deficit that they took a loss on. But when they entered that search and destroy firing range, they just could not find the counter, especially on the first half, where they ended up with a 2-4 split. So it's just a tough break for them. And on this control raid, you know, you just got to have yourself that mental reset. But how would you able to do that? How would you able to pull that one off when A is definitely looking to try to get that 3 nail and go up top 2 at the end of the week?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a mental battle at this point for Legion, and the fact that they have one player not in the lobby anymore, maybe a sub coming on, or maybe again connectivity issues, because that's something that we've seen. No, Kali is going to step into to play for them. Kali is going to get going there for them, but yeah,
No,
hopefully they do get a player.
I want.
Yeah.
I think it will be hard to cast and play at the same time. I'm just gonna break my mind. Yeah, but yeah. Talking about it now. I mean, if Fadiano is not going to be playing on Legion, that's going to be a big blow for them, because we all know Fadi. He knows how to get the job done in the respawns, and he may not be the top fragger every time, but he delivers, especially when the team needs it most. So if he's not going to be around in this control raid, it is going to be such a big blow for Legion.
Definitely. But they're gonna get a super sub in. That's great. It's one of the most decorated players in the African region as well. So yeah, this is going to be a super sub coming through for them, and hopefully they are now finally able to go and get a single map. I think this might be a sub they need, and let's see if it's actually going to make any difference from what our prediction for this call out was 3-1. Maybe now it might be 3-2. We never can tell, but I still see A's winning the whole thing here. I still see them winning the whole thing under control.
Yeah, I feel like it's still going to be a great fight that we'll be seeing here after all, right? I mean, Legion definitely knows what's up. You said it's super sub. Just my only worry here is that he has not played the first 2 maps, so the pacing and the momentum might bother him, but it's fresh legs, fresh thumbs. That might change the deal here. Let's see what Legion can provide as they go up against Ace Gamers. They'll be starting on the attack. Quick hit onto the B side. And they gotta bring in the Throgus here. Potential nades gonna come out. Ace Gamers, it's a full send on towards B. Oh, it does not look good. They win the first wave. Quick and clean.
That was a little bit too fast there. And Ace Gamers are just going to get lives locked. They're even not for too long as now. And Legion are also going to get their own first wave there. Vector takes out a lot of players. And now they're trying to get the B-flag capture. Not really going to come through for them. They now fold that contest. Really clears out the last player. And they are going to slow it down for another second or 2. 1 minute mark now hits there. Legion, no progress whatsoever on either flag. So they need to know they need to stop that clock. Brace now. 2 kill mark. Finally confirms his first 2 kills. Avatar finds 1. Now to try and break that flag. They are going to send bodies for A. And one thing now made it A. And that's going to be done with a solo capture. Confirms 1 more kill. Windows going down. And now the divided attention now for Ace is going to maybe go and cost them, as Legion are now trying to get the E flag here.
Yeah, 1 segment done, and they're doing the second segment as well fast. That's how you try to take it home. If you've been flagged on that B side, go over towards the next where it's easy for you, and they're able to swing that towards their favor. And you basically pretty much captured the hardest point to capture on this control map. Now it's all about flipping it. If you get the skills and try to push up towards laundries, these players are going to be spawning on the basketball court. So you have to trust Grace to make a play here and stop the players to spawn towards laundry's side. He has already done the damage. Ruin is going to be falling down. Legion is still not putting any pressure on the B side. They still do have the numbers advantage, and now they've been able to find kills. But Logan holds it down. So they keep it alive here for the moment.
They do. It's a 4v8 and Grace picks up 1 more player. Ace now. Numbers are definitely not in their favor. It's only 2 players now left to go and save the day for them. Logan and Muji. 7 and 3 kills for those 2 players respectively. But now make that only Logan in the 1v8, and I don't think it's going to come through. That confirms the backstab, shuts him down, sends him all the way to the next one.
Wow.
Now Legion. Okay. This is what we need, that isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what they needed right now to get a win. That definitely is more of a respawn player than a search and destroy one. And you gotta have to admire what the play was able to provide there. 7 kills, technically had a 3 spree before this round switch. They are gonna be having a bit of a flank happening actually, with #1 Avatar going to be securing the art room, and He's going to be able to take down 2 players on it, so they get to clear out Ace Gamers. Imperfect is going to try to 1v1 him, but the Predator missile takes him out, so Ace are going to be right back at spawn, and their spawn are going to be manipulated by Dad at the moment, who's got the War Machine in his hands, trying to take down any players that spawn towards AC, but that is going to be the trophy systems that will cancel it off, but they have pretty much have full control on where Ace is attacking, and Legion just needs to get these kills bit by bit.
Man, Legion are playing like a different Legion from the one we've seen so far. You know, they somehow just brought up their plays into the game, and they are now dictating how the map is played. And so far, they are doing it really well. Greystone, the its kill mark, 11 for Vector, 10 for Dad, 10 for Avatar. Everybody stepping up to the party now. Logan Imperfect take out 2 kills, and now Gerard's pointing there. Logan might see him, he doesn't see him. The backstab might come through. Logan does not get that kill. Gerard's pointing first. The Team V7, A flag now. Ace are gonna get 2 ticks there. 1 more tick to get the whole thing locked in, but now Vector has something to say with that power, but it's going to get shot down by Ruin, but he did find Ruin still. 10v16.
At 10v16, now Ace Gamers finally gets out alive. Legion had a lot of garage invasion there. That was taking them so long, but the problem here is that they're trying to play for kills that they forget that they gotta hold down the points. A flag now going to be lost. That's a minute added to the clock for Ace Gamers. They got 5 operators available for them to utilize to try to make a way for the B side to open up. Now, what's going to be the play looking like? Do they try to attack towards mid? Because number 5 in Rowan, he's gonna fall down. That is cutting down the lives. Worse for Ace, but if you're a Legion's fan, this is going to be nice. You are currently in control of the B site, but the thing is, you gotta be wary about the operators that Ace will be bringing along.
If they do go and invest that, it might just go and be the difference they need. And now pre-fire comes in fast, and that's gonna be great there. Picks out 2 players. Contest comes to Logan. Only 2 players now for Ace, and they are going to save their operator skills for the next round, which I don't know if that's the best call here, as they are not going to be heavily on the back foot. It's gonna be 2-0 if they go and lose this one now. Logan finds that first kill, and again it's gonna get backstabbed there by Dan. Doing a lot of heavy work for his team now. Muji left to get a clutch to 1v6. It's not looking likely. The B flag, a lot of players around them, and Vector confirms the very last blow. It's 2-0 all the way to a round 3, and control might be sealed.
It does, and Legion, you gotta thank Ace for not utilizing those operators, because now you're just 1 round away, and you're going to be on the attack side. And the thing is, it does look like they're the better attack-sided team on this raid control matchup right now. The A side hit that they took was so easy, and they're going to come out with a free easy capture on it once again. That is going to be Grace as well as Jaras that will be holding it down towards the pool side, while Muji is going to make the play towards the monorail. Does cut down those 2 players from Legion who's trying to play those objectives. That will send them right back at spawn. And it's difficult right now if you're Legion, because you got 1 guy from Ace that was trying to try to play for your spawn, but you do take care of them. And now you get to move out. B-side hit this time for Legion.
Well, that's now comes through for Logan. Only finds the 1 value for the Avatar, shots him down. 25v19. For the very first time, we are going to see Ace get numbers advantage locked in for themselves here. Now the War Machine comes through, the Vortex comes through. Oh, sorry, with the Vortex does go down. Only finds that 1 value here, Rin, with the War Machine. He might get that first kill. A lot of players come through, but not a single value for that. That takes out 2 players, and that on the picks in the kill mark has been a very vital player for Legion. Very important and very well done. 21v13. Ace still have lives here, but that is making the difference definitely work.
It's looking hard for them to win this round with all those lives just flying around. Ruin and the crew are just hitting the bodies, and the bodies are just slamming the floor. It's not going to be easy now. They gotta have to find a way to get a capture. They gotta pause that clock down. There's only 21 seconds left, and Ace Gamers are spawn running. It's Spawn Trap City. They make the flank work. That is going to be shots being fired here. Dad trying to make things work for Legion, and they find a breakthrough, and that is on a 4 spree. He brings out the Predator missile. More information for where the players are going to be located at from Ace Gamers. So they take the B-side hit. 21 kills for Dad, but it's a 5v14. And yeah, I feel like the operators just paid out dividend for Ace this time. Great job on saving it. And Legion's gonna lose out lives. This should be a round win now for Ace.
1v14. He's got to be the god of Call of Duty Mobile. Maybe a developer as well if he wants to go and win the clutch here. And he might just go and commit suicide. The nade comes through for the man. Avatar commits suicide. And 2-1 hold the way now to a round 4. Ace are still alive in this one. They are going to stay alive. But again, are we going to see reverse sweep come through on control? That would not be a good one for Legion. They cannot let that happen. One more round for them to go and fix the single map win. Literally. You can't joke it.
This is the best chance for them to win it. They just need to win this defense right here. The easiest, the best side on this control map. Just gotta have to find your operators come off value, but Avatar right now is going to be able to overextend. So now he's got a killing position. So everybody who tries to enter main for Ace Gamers, they're all gonna get slayed by this equalizer. But he does get caught down. Just unfortunate. And Ace Gamers are going to be breaking through from the spawn trap.
24v25 now, both sides. Lives are still very close, but again, Legion are going to have the advantage for them in terms of numbers. And now, Vector, Nuji finds him fast. In terms of that kill, shuts the man down. The E flag, one tick mid. B flag as well, one tick mid for the side of Ace. And now they are going to send a lot of flags more for the E side capture, which is the hardest flag to capture, but somehow they are going to get 2 ticks now locked in. Logan down the 32 kill mark, keeping the players in their spawns. And this is exactly what Ace needs to go and do. As now they are going to get lives locked in. A flag, very closely captured, and now it's going to be fully locked in. Logan doing the last one, picks out 2 more players, make that 3. The man on Achilles, we cannot be stopped. 22v14, and now Legion, oh my god, this might just go and be the choke of the century if they let it happen.
This guy's a demon right now. 7 kills in a row, Predator missile locked in, and it's inbound, taking down Avatar. And +9 in the life advantage, and they have all just got to capture the B side right now. Legion, yep, they're gonna lose that mid-map as well, and now the capture is going to be on. A's are going to be stacking quickly. There's 8 life counts remaining for Legion. They just gotta take care of their lives, but they just gotta go inside of the point and try to contest this hill. But they all are going to be dropping outside of that, who's playing inside of the point, but he does get taken down as well. And Ace Gamers are going to be able to hold it down as Grace gets sucked by that gravity vortex. Only 3 players remaining in that B side. Hit is going to be contested briefly, but the capture is successful. Ace Gamers winning the last 2 rounds, a potential comeback and a potential choke of a century for Legion.
Wow. And then what to say, man, 2-2, round freaking 5. I mean, first 2 rounds won by Legion. Now Ace win for the last 2 rounds here, and now it's all down to a round 5. Anybody's game is still in, but now Legion, they have a lot to play for. Pride on the line. It's a reverse sweep on the front now. They cannot go and let that happen. And now lives are going to get shut down on both sides, but more in favor of Ace here. 28 lives dealing with Hannah Electro. Oh my god, the nasty 5 kills.
Oh my
Sends
god.
all the players back to spawn, and Ace Gamers are just running through Legion. Not a single step on the flanks, and oh my god.
Yeah, pure flow state that they just activated. And Legion are just trying to break through. They got to send out their Purifier just to stay alive. Dean is going to be in a nice spot to line him up. Oh, good for 1 and 2 elimination. Jairus finally takes him away from the situation, but Muji brings out the Sparrow, and Legion are in desperate measures. They want to make that clock pause, and they gotta have to send out players on this B side, and Muji gonna get dealt with. And Legion going to be doing some segments in it. As Logan falls, it's a 1v1 on the B side, and Jairus finds those 3 eliminations to put Legion still to be completely alive right here, but the life counts are dwindling down. Ace Gamers are on their way to win this through eliminations.
19v8, man. The lives are double and a little bit more even. And it's not looking good at all on the side of Legion. Now, Ace Gamers are going to get the lead locked in firmly. Lives are there for them. Vector takes out 1 player and a triple kill now for 3 players in the side of Legion. And now, lives still not closed. Only 6 more left for them. B flag, 2 ticks made, and now they are going to get it locked in. The clock is going to get reset. But again, if they go to count, then Godney takes out 2 players, and now a 15v4, the choke of the century for Legion. It might just go and be.
It is possible now. Legion are down to their last 3 lives. Avatar brings out the equalizer, but Ruin is going to have his own war machine, and that's going to cut down Grace. That falls, and Avatar, the last airbender, going to be back against the wall. Literally back against the wall on the corner. He gets his head popped by the war machine, sent down to Hellfire, and that is going to be Ace Gamers with the comeback of a century, down 0-2, winning the next 3 rounds to get a 3-2 nail on the overall series, climbing up to the top 2 of the standings for the Africa Championship League.
And then you have to explain to me how Legion let that throw come through. They had the game 2-0. 1 more round to close things off, and somehow they lose 3 back-to-back rounds. No pride, no honor for them, as they lose all 3 maps on the series. 3-0. Ace Gamers are going to be the better team. Wow. Just wow.
I mean, yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I mean, when they lost 0-2, I mean, Ace Gamers, Dean and Logan just somehow got themselves to activate, man. You just call it 71 kills for Dean and Logan all on their own, and the Annihilator Showtime there coming through was the icing on the cake. Legion could do nothing about it, and when that happened, they just could not fight back, and they just completely got abrupt. And yep, it is what it is. CAS Esports, Ace Gamers takes top 1 and top 2 on the standings, and Legion sadly falling behind, still gonna come up short, losing 3 maps, but all were clean fights. But they just could not win it, man.
I mean, it's actually low-key sad to see how this series went. I mean, we knew Ace were going to get that win most of the time, but we were expecting a little, fight here, maybe a single map ready for the Legion, but somehow they are not going to get a single map, and just like that, game over for them on the series here. Ace are going to now be number 2 in the Africa Champions League. Now going into matchup 8, oh my god, a lot more interesting games actually to go and come. But for the very last game of the evening, which is now going to be up against now versus Nonagon Esports, 2 bottom 6 teams battling it out here. 2 last bottom 6 teams.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be great games right there. I mean, top 8 and top 10, so they're completely not far apart. And I feel like, I want new maps. I feel like I had enough of the repeated maps that we just had here for the first 2 streams. I feel like we need a new map just to change things up a little bit in the Hardpoint and S&D. And I feel like, I think we're going to get granted off of it that. I love what I saw from up against Hell. They're the only team that defeated. You already know. They're the only team that defeated Ace Gamers. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Crazy. I wouldn't even lie.
Oh my god.
For real, that's some crazy work to actually go and do. But again, well, now they need to live up to that name. They defeated Ace. Can they do it now to Nonagon Esports? Well, we are going to go on a very short intermission break, and when we come back, it's going to be our very last match of the evening. It's your boy Carl with the one and only Kali, and we'll be back in 3 minutes. Cheers. All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Very short break there, I'm sure, but I'm sure a lot of you had the chance to go and get your water, get your popcorn, your coke, whatever you're into, maybe snacks. And now we're seated for the very last game of match week 7 of the Africa Champions League. It's again, it's your boy Carl, and I'm here with the one and only Kali. As we head into this game, the leaderboard is updated at on your screens. Kali, oh my God, look at that, man. Look at that. Look at that leaderboard, man. Beautiful, isn't it?
I think we lost him. Oh yeah, we lost Cal. Okay. Okay, Cal. I hope you're doing fine. I mean, that last game was so good. He got EMP'd by Dean. But yeah, he was saying earlier that up against Hell, there was a press interview that this team wants to take top 7. And right now, looking at the standings, they're currently top 8. And should they get this win right here, they're going to be placing top 7. So they'll be looking pretty good in it. But Nonagons are not going to be that easy fight again, although they may have taken so many losses on their map count and on their series. Everything has been pretty close so far, just could not really get on the positive end in terms of series and map count wins. They do come up out there trying to steal at least one map before taking any of these L's. Very unlikely compared to aggressive ops, which is 1-20 on the map count. So I mean, I hate to be that guy, but I hate to be that guy. But at least for Nonagons, man, it's 7-11, 24/7. Oh my God, that is a franchise right there. Oh God, that's so funny. 7-11, 24/7. Okay, that's my favorite convenience store here in the Philippines. If you guys don't know. But yeah, I like them Slurpees up there. But okay, what were you saying earlier, man? You got caught over a while ago.
Yeah, I mean, well, I was just saying, the context up against Hell and the mid-season press conference, they did say that we're going to finish number 7 no matter what happens. It wasn't a maybe talk here. They were sure. They said it that they were going to finish number 7 no matter what happens. Maybe higher, yes, but nothing below number 7. So this is now them on number 8, and if they go and win this match against Nonagon, of course they are going to get that number 7 spot. So now Nonagon as well, not a good spot to be in. They are currently number 10, and they were, again, like just like Deadly Crowds, they were one of those teams that we actually saw would be top 6, top 8. They are a very good team, a very solid lineup, and a lot of the fans and the viewers expected them to actually go and somehow be top 6, top 8 material. But right now, it's not looking like the case here. So they know they need to win up against Hell to go and save their name and save their face. But again, UAH have already made a statement. So what's actually going to happen? It's all going to come down to the very first map, which is going to be Hardpoint on standoff.
Yeah, Hardpoint standoff. Finally, a new map. I got tired of watching back-to-back summits. I thought I was in Garena for the last 2 hours. It was grueling. It's good to finally see something new and standoff Hardpoint. So going to have the same similar kind of type of map, right? Still very small, requiring more of the gunfights to be lined up for the SMGs, but you do kind of need the mid-range combat out there from the Type 19s when you're trying to take down guys on the second floors. So that's that. Now, as we enter this map, right, we are going to be going into Tunisia Search and Destroy for that map number 2. And for the 3rd time for the day, we're going to be seeing Raid Control. And Nonagons, again, sitting at number 10. And they're going up against the team that managed to beat Ace Gamers 3-0. Bro, you can't make that up. They literally did that, but it was unconventional win, right? There was an armor plot. UAH, they were just him when they played Ace Gamers, and I love to see them actually play at full strength, and I feel like they will be able to unlock that as they go up against Nonagons on this 3 maps that we're going to be playing.
Yeah, I mean, 3-0, nobody can actually forget that. It's been echoed by the UH players. If you go anywhere and ask any of the UH players, they will tell you proudly, we won Ace 3. It's a bragging right now for them, Yeah. It doesn't matter how it comes. They won it. They won the 3-0. It's there on the scoreline. It's there on the results. They don't care how it came. They won that 3-0. They've got the bragging rights for sure. Now going against Nonagon Esports, you know, that's also going to be an echo in the lobby. Maybe they'll be like, yo, Nonagon Esports, we won Ace 3-0. Don't forget that, guys. Don't forget that. While we go into the Hardpoint standoff, that's going to be an echo, man.
Yeah, and okay, let's see if they'll be able to make up for the hype that they just did, just pretty recent. Because Nonagons, they would look to try to climb up the leaderboard, man. They have not been looking pretty good. If you take a look at the standings, bottom, right, the bottom spot on the standings, and they've only won 7 maps, 7-11, 24/7. So they need to rise up to the leaderboard a little bit better, because 7 points is clearly not a lot. They got to get into top 7, top 5, no, top 7 or top 8 at least. And I feel like they should be able to get that. The Devilman, he knows how to get it done along with None. So if they could get themselves some consistent output, they should be able to apply some great pressure up against UAH. But it's easier said than done, because the other side at 7 can, as well as Trey. I feel like losing out on Finmary is going to be a huge blow for them to play in this respawns. But if they think that Nebula is going to be that guy, and let's see what kind is he made of, and is it going to be enough to put UAH in a position to win this entire series right here.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. You know, we're actually gonna find out. You know, I think there was a player we were expecting to see for UAH, and that was Finn Maribor. He's not gonna make the lineup for today, and it's gonna be Nebula coming into his place. So can Nebula fill in those shoes? We are going to find out in the Hardpoint game. Hardpoint on stand of the players are still yet to connect in. A couple maybe lobby issues here, and then we are going to get the game actually started. Hardpoint standoff, a very OG map and a very popular map in Call of Duty Mobile Esports. So both sides here, they have no excuse. They have played this map a lot, not just in comps, also in ranked. So even maybe pop. So they should know the callouts, the passports, the rotations, literally everything they need to know. So it's all going to come down to which team actually prepared better for this one. Which team has the better chemistry, which team has the better gun skill. Coming into a map like Hardpoint standoff, it's literally nobody's game up until the very last Hardpoint. So going into that P1, man, all the action has to come in. This side, they've got a lot to prove. UAH, they have the bigger, you know, the bigger lot to actually go and prove on. Nonagon Esports, they have a lot to play for. They don't want to stay where they are. They know that they want to get up in that ranking, and the only way to do that and start initiate that start now is to go and win up against now. Maybe a 3-0, maybe a 2-1, but they need to take the series.
Yeah, they got to just to move up the ranks. And still trying to lock it in, right? I mean, at least we get to have a new map. Standoff Hardpoint is going to be our first map. P1, P2. P1 is obviously going to be back and forth, but when we hop into P2 to P4, that's where the modules come into play. So having early rotation is so huge, and finding the right operator values to come out on top is also going to be making things easier for these teams to score a lot more points. The Purifiers are going to be coming out blasting on those P2 and P3, so better have it locked in and ready, because we are down to our final game of the day. Up against Hell, going up against Nonagons. Map number 1. Hardpoint stand-up is underway. Let's get this game started, Cal.
Get the game started, shall we? And now the action about to get through. First blood comes through for Niner there, and the boys in yellow are going to get lives locked in very fast. Actually, kills locked in. This is not control. Carl, Stray as well. Back and forth earlier in that P1. Exactly what Kali just said. The back and forth trade is what we're looking to go and see on that P1, and that's exactly what's an echo now. Trade there for that contest, and now the side in yellow are going to get the lead, but it's not by a lot. Trade takes out 2 more players, and now they clear that in their favor. A lot of times though for P1. Contestant has to come through for up against for the side of Nonagon Esports. Rather 8-8 now, and they are looking very close.
Yeah, lots of back and forth gunfights Nonagon is able to provide here. Up against Hell are just trying to make sure that they are replying that hard point. That's exactly how you try to play fast on this P1. It doesn't matter if you have their early rotation on to next in this first 40 seconds, or as long as you're able to put yourself inside of the point and finding these eliminations, you are going to be able to get at least a scrappy fight up ahead. And up against Hell, going to win that first hill, 19 points to 16. There's a +3 substantial difference between these two squads. And it matters how we're going to try to transition onto this, because Annie right now is currently hot with the gunfights 4 in a row. but the spawns does kind of gets to him. He does fall down, and up against Cell going to be spawning on the left side, the bottom side of the map. And N9, they're gonna have to win it through sheer will, because this ain't no easy fight, but they get through it with team play and they break it. Now to win times at hill.
20-33 on that scoreboard. The lead is locked in for Nonagon. It's up against Dell. Really don't care. They're still fighting for this one. Eddie now on that top map there. 10 kill mark for the man and counting. The Claw invested very early here on P2. And the boys of Nonagon are going to have the hill time fully locked in. No contact coming through whatsoever now for up against Dell. Denzel makes way through that hill now. The counter pass kill. But the Claw down there. Denzel clears 2 players out. And finally, you are going to get crowd time here on P2. But they need to go next. Who's going to get there first? Rotations are going to be very important. And Nonagon are going to be there first. P3 in their favor.
Hardpoint identified.
Yeah, Nonagon, they got 2 operators available here as well. Devilman has got the equalizer in 9 with the purifier. That might just be deadly. Up against Hell, getting the assault down on the top floor, but Charles deals with him all single-handedly. That's going to be 2 eliminations coming in for him. Up against Hell's got no operators available at the moment, and it's just the vanilla guns that they have got to deal with. And they all fall, not looking good. Nonagons are looking quite hot with their gunfights. They've turned this P2 to a P3 chain. They're doing time inside of the point, and Beer finds the shot at the back, and that is going to secure the spawns for Nonagons on this P3.
Well, now the break having to come through. Sign, make that move. Troy as well. Troy takes out 2, and now they are going to clear that hell. The equalizer behind them. Devil, man. Oh, walking side by side with the Devil. Takes out 4 players. Might going to get 5 seats. Stephen Cage and found the kill as well. And oh, total chaos there on that P3. Nonagon Esports almost to the 100-point mark, but now they need to go in next. 91 points for them. And now for that P4, for the first time, UH are going to it early. Can they go and hold it down now? That's going to be the question echo for them. Niner with the Vortex gone now invested 3 farm. Nobody there. Non-farm, then can find 1 kill. And now to break that hell, they might score and walk. Never can find it. And he finds it back and forth. God.
Yeah, Nonagons just chained P2 to P4 as well. Up against Hell did the early rotation, but they all get flushed down by the operators, the Devilman and Charles bringing out their goodies. It is gonna have coming up value. Devilman again with the baseball battle! Bottom on the mixer! 2 busted heads drop down for up against Hell. As the Devilman now up to 19 kills, the highest on the lobby.
And right now, the 100-point mark family locked in for them again, and they are just looking very good and comfortable now so far on the standoff map. P4 in their favor. None yet. The 10 kill mark, and now it's going to break that hill for them. Scrap time, definitely going to be locked in their favor. None taking out 3 players there and just clearing that hill, but now they need to go next. Denzel finds only 1 value for the time 9-10. Charles able to get that trade there, confirms the kill, and now Vortex gone from 3 for Trey, holding that P1 already hostage for the side of up against Hell. First kill, there's no one you come to. Now the contest might be coming to Devilman will get with a spare. The Mary God, he might just go and be blood, might be Darrow Jr., but no, it's not gonna happen for him. 7k comes into that hill, confirms that 1 kill, contest still there, and up against them on the back foot, but they are trying to get things closer here.
I think they want to try to make this be one of these scrappy and just avoid what just happened in the last 3 rotations. And they've done a great job holding the first 30 seconds, but knowing Nonagons and the spacing that they've got, it's just completely over steaming, and up against Hell cannot handle the heat, and they are falling down like flies. And Annie, he's gonna get himself 8 kills. The Devilman obviously fragging out with 69 seconds inside of the point, and honestly, it just cannot get better than that. Up against Hell are trying their best in terms of gunfight power, but Nonagons are just too fast, and they cannot keep up in the moment.
Oh, look at that, man. 138-point mark. They are going to have double the points here for themselves. Up again, going up against Hell. Up against Hell are now truly up against Hell. The affirmations for them. Top 7. Well, it's the first map so far not looking to be likely in the case here. Denzel takes out 2 players. And now to make that move now for P2. They are going to get that hill time locked in. Spawns also going to be in their favor. Now none. They found that 1 kill, make it 2. Now to go and break that hill, of course they do. Only 1 player playing the up top. War Machine now comes to this hole for Charles. Not going to be able to use that. Niner comes to get that trade there. Now, Nonagon Esports are going to get the hill time on P2 locked in. Time 19 for Niner. Confirming kills. Equalizer as well. Invested by Devilman, but there's nobody on the man's radar just quiet yet. 151-point mark, and they are running away with the lead now.
Yeah, they're running away with it. Up against Hell, throwing every operator available, and they are just trying to make sure that they get the enters at the point, which they do manage to find the break with Denzel bringing out that Sparrow, and 9 are going to be contesting at least everything while also trying to set up for next. But if you're up against Hell, you gotta make sure you try to secure the back of the spawns here just for you to have a limited reinforcement. This Hardpoint is about to pop right up and on this P3, but you don't actually try to check that. And yeah, Nonagons are gonna try to full steam that one up ahead. Devilman, 2 melee kills back to back, and up against Hell, despite the early rotation, everything goes to waste as Nonagons are going to be the ones going in side of the point to claim time.
Man, so far, he cannot deny the fact, but 70k now. The punching glove, Mike Tyson waits for the man, and he's just trying to, do the same thing Devilman has been doing with the melee 4 stem now. Claw invested by any that's going to be put to waste there. Vortex going out for trade. There's that climb up top. There's nobody down the man's way. They might get the body fast skill there, but doesn't get the Devilman now outside that point, trying to make the break in. He's going to play that save. 173 point mark for Nonagon, 109 so far for up against Hell. Both sides above the 100 point marker now. Devilman forward that break. Confirms that first goal. None confirms the player on that stair. And now they clear the hill for the last scrap time of 12 seconds and counting down. But now they need to go in next. UH are going to get there first. The French are going to be in their favor. So can they hold the hill?
Yeah, 110, 189, and UAH has got a lot of comebacks to do. And it starts with holding down boxes, which they do currently have in control of, but they lost control over towards the top side. And here comes the break coming through for N9. Non with the Purifier, puts it inside, burns one guy down. More players coming through towards boxes, and Non able to make the contest work, extends out the boxes, and 3 more players go find their way towards back of the spawns. And N9 are just doing so much routes towards the top, and nobody really there for up against Hell. But the best part about this is that no matter how many get sent there up top, they are still able to maintain the points inside of the hill for this P4. So signs of revitalization are going to be happening for the team in blue.
142 point mark for them. Yes, I agree with you on that one. They are looking like they might just be waking up finally. 9 takes out 3 players, and now contest on that P4. They are gonna get scrap time loaded in. Actually, not really. The 9 is gonna let it go, and a player right there, Nebula, but Charles finds him, and now they need to go back P1. The most open hell. 198 points now. 199 for Nonagon is quarter. About to get to that 20 point mark, and they need just 1 more second on that hill. Now for that P1, contest has to come through, but the boys in blue are gonna get there first. Now None on the 30 kill mark has to make this work. Only finds the 1 value actually doesn't, and he's going to invest that there for Nebula, but that's going to be shot down immediately. He brings it out. The equalizer now comes through for Sign. Watching through that back door, and found that kill. Denzel takes and None with a god nade, and now the boys in yellow once again, they are going to break that hill. 200 point mark now locked in for them. Nebula for that contest. None shot in players down every single time. The E3 kill mark for him. None of got these spots here. They did not come to join, and they want to win Hardpoint so badly. You can see that in the score line.
Yeah, for sure. And Devilman is just putting salt to the wound. 35 eliminations for him. That's going to be the eyes of the lobby right now. Up against Hell, they want to make sure that they're going to be playing scrappy on that P2, so they decide to bring out their operators on this P1, and it comes off high value. That's going to be Trey finding 3 kills at least with the Gravity Vortex, and they're able to stand inside of the point with Sin finally able to put himself activated. Having a rough time, but he has 4 kills straight on this map right now, and we're moving on to new 176 to 215, and P2 opening up with up against Hell inside of the hill.
Now the Annihilator comes through for Nebula, invested once again, has to make use of that properly. 7k! But the Vortex gun comes to play, it comes in handy. Takes out 1 elimination there. Sign. It found that trade there. Not really gonna do a lot for them. None of them are still in that hell. 220 point mark. About to go and get the win here for sure. Denzel takes out 3 players. And nobody got Denzel with the melee. And he's trying to be Devilman now. And they are going to retake the hill now in their favor. But they need to hold it down. The remaining of the time it has to go in their favor. Denzel jumps down, the heat fire with 7k gold and saves him. Niner comes in, goes down his to Nebula, and now it's all blue on that kill fin. UH are still fighting. They are not over, they are not letting this one go. 200 point mark now cross for them. Nonagon, not a single sword to contest them, and Devilman with the melee still doing a lot of damage on that kill fin, and now they need to go next all the way to P3. Who's going to get there first? Rotations are going to be very important to decide who wins the game here.
Yeah, it's all about the rotation, and right now, Nonagons are going to be early on that P3. That is going to be ending with the USS-9 in his hands and the claw going to be invested out. They open up. They only need 20 more points to win this, and Devilman will be bringing out the equalizer to extend towards the top and the back side of this map, and it is going to be a big closeout. Non gets his purifier along the way as well. That should clear it off. Nice try for up against Hell, but it's the Nonagon squad that is going to come up on top with the operators paying out dividend at the end. 250 to 201. Nice gameplay coming through for Nonagons, but up against Hell, they pretty much came in there way too late, right? Sin struggled at the first few sets. It only had to activate him on that P1, P2 to P3, where he scored a bit of a kill spree, but still not enough because this squad right here that you got here for Nonagons, right? Charles coming up with 42. You got Non with 44. The Devilman with 42 kills. And everybody able to get at least 30 plus kills for Nonagons. So you can clearly tell that the gunfights clearly favors the red squad.
I mean, clearly, right, clearly, Nonagon Esports here just a little bit better. Actually, I say way more. I think a little bit is the right one to use there. Charles with a 42 kill mark, 44 for Non, and 42 for Devilman as well. A lot of 40s there on their side as they are just going to clinch up the Hardpoint. Close game, nevertheless. Up against now, did have a fight in one, but it just was not going to be their day. And again, the top 7 chances not looking very good on the very first map. It's Hardpoint win for Nonagon Esports going into SNB on Tunisia. Up against now, they have another standing. They have to make it work on SNB. They can't not lose 2-0 on the series here ahead because that's going to be a very bad one for them. But Nonagon Esports on the other hand, they know they need to win Search and Destroy. And now they've won Hardpoint. They finally got one more map on their, on their rankings there. They need to get the other 2 maps, or maybe at least one more, and close the series off in their favor to go up in that ranking. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. UAH not looking to let that happen for sure. But SNB on Tunisia, man, what do you think it's going to look like? Because I think, the Hardpoint here, it was close. It was good. The gun skill did look in favor of Nonagon at 1 point, but UH still fought to the very last time. So, what do you think that Search and Destroy is going to look like?
I feel like it is going to be very fast, especially on the attack. I feel like I've not seen any team in the African region where everybody's going to try to slow things down. So, it's either a full send at A or at the B side. And we saw that completely with the Ace Gamers on the firing range, right? And I think the same thing could be said on this Tunisia map, but mostly on the B side, because it's clearly impossible to try to fully stack that A side hit, knowing that it clearly is in favor for the defensive side. And there's a lot of head glitch and lots of angles where you could be taken down if you decide to take the challenge head on. So you gotta have to be very quick on your feet. If you got your smokes, throw it out of the way. And just try to finally, get something on their way when you're trying to play on the attack side. But yeah, I feel like it's going to be one-sided here this time when they start to destroy.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think we're going to have to find out. I think a couple subs are being made now, and Nox is going to come in for the up against our side. Another going to spot also, I think, looking to bring in one new sub. So let's see what they are going to cook now for the Search and Destroy on Tunisia. But now the map, Joyce, we call Tunisia the Sniper's Den. This is the map where snipers shine the most. A lot of wallbang spots here as well. And, a lot of chance for the snipers to actually go and dictate how the game actually goes on this map. SMB Tunisia, I think literally there's a lot of sniper dens in Call of Duty Mobile. Fire range is one of them, and Tunisia is also one of them. So we've already seen, with the fire range and the game 2 there. Going into this game 3 now, it's now going to be Tunisia where, man, I really want to see what these teams are going to have to offer, particularly the snipers in a map like this. The wallbang spot on that top winery and all the way at B as well. There's a lot of wallbang. So it's going to be up to the snipers to go and dictate how the game is going to be played if they have good snipers on the team, of course. But yeah, let's go for predictions here. Score lines. I'm going to go with 7-3. I think I've been going a lot of 7-3s today. I don't know why. Maybe I dreamt about 7-3 somehow. So 7-3 is my prediction again in favor of Nonagon Esports. What do you think?
Okay. I mean, you're clearly not that far off with your predictions today. So you've been on a hot streak with it. I gotta give you that. I feel like it's gonna end up 7-4. I feel like it's gonna be still gonna have a fight in this matchup. I feel like that first map definitely live up to the hype. 250 to 201. We're up against Cell. We woke up just too late, and Nonagons was just hitting, chop, 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 chop every part of the point that they get. And yeah, I feel like you starting on the defense here grants you so much advantage, and Nonagon's gonna have that to start on the first half. But up against Cell, knowing that you get to dictate where that bomb will go, and if you can just try to hit it where Nonagons cannot really defend well, I feel like you're gonna have to be able to try to exploit that, right? Maybe the B side is somewhat a weak spot for Nonagon, so you just try to put salt on that wood on that area on the map and try to throw a curveball here and there and try to push towards the A side when that happens. But I feel like it is going to be still a tough fight for up against Hell, knowing that the Devilman was just fully locked in earlier along with none. So the gunfights are clearly there for N9, but again, it's the snipers. Is it gonna come off of value here for them to clearly go up 2-0 in the overall series?
And yeah, the snipers are going to be a very important factor. That's one thing you can actually count on. They are going to be a very important factor in a map like Tunisia. But Nonagon Esports now, if they go and win such and destroy, that's going to be them finally getting a series win after such a long time. And maybe, eventually getting their rankings up. And, also at the same time, dashing the hopes of up against Tower for that number 7 spot. But also, mind you, the bragging rights here for the only team that actually has defeated Ace Gamers on a series right now. Well, it's not really looking good for that team anymore. Up against now, the series win up against against Ace. They've not been able to bring that same energy now, up against Nonagon Esports. N9 just 2 clear the hard points. And once again, Kali wants to play for Nonagon Esports while they wait for the last player. So, well, we'll wait for one more player for Nonagon, and we are good to go and get the game started.
Yeah, it will right now. And Sui was going to be playing. Okay, so interesting. I mean, Sui was kind of that one player from Nonagons I kept on seeing play very well on the SND. So I hope he lives up to that hype here. And I hope I am not going to be cursing his gameplay. And up against Hell, I mean, you just gotta have to lock it in, right? You still got an entry into the series. This is far from over. Yes, you may have taken a loss, a close one on that first map, but you still got 2 maps available for you to take to go in for a reverse sweep and make sure you get 3 wins on your series wins and be a lot closer to taking the top 7, which you want to take, by the way.
Yeah, they want. It's not a want at this point. It's a need for them. It's a necessity because they already said no matter what happens, they are going to finish on the top 7. Sorry, they know they want to get that, and they need to not win S&D and Control. The only way for them to actually, be able to keep that hope alive is to win in S&D and Control and taking the series here after what just happened in Hardpoint. Go close game in Hardpoint, mind you. So S&D might be even closer to that 7-3 or 7-4 we both predicted, but like that's going to be up to the players now to go and bring out the game and live up to the expectations of what their fans and what their supporters are going to be looking and hoping for. And now the last player has joined in. The players are getting ready to get the game started. And once again, it's such and destroyed Tunisia, and this is the Africa Champions League match week 7, day 2, going into match week 8. And well, your boy Kyle with the one and only Kali. And we're waiting for the players to go and get the game started. I don't know why they're taking so long, but yeah, you guys are gonna have to get used to us talking and yapping a little bit more.
Yeah, no more yapping now because the game finally started. So hopefully no disconnections that will be happening as we head into Search and Destroy Tunisia. Finally a new map we get to see. And yeah, lots of long-range engagements this time. So dual sniper is going to be expected if you're starting on the defense. So let's see what kind of scenario are we going to be having. Yep, they're going to be leaving the lobby. I don't know what happened there, but we're going to be right back into the game mode screen. So those that are just watching right now, make sure you give us a like on our official live stream right now. Make sure you get to subscribe in the Africa Champions League. This is the hottest competition in the African region right now. We're also live at the TikTok. africachampionsleague.com. So make sure you follow us at Africa Champions League. And you should be able to get redirected down there in our tournament box. We're going to try to give you guys the best viewing experience as we enter today's Search and Destroy once again. To let us know in the comment section, who do you guys think will be winning? Because N9 managed to take away that standoff Hardpoint. Will they do the same thing as we enter S&D? Or will Up Against Hell go for an intense upbringing and get themselves to tie up the series and get this games decided on the raid control? There's only one way for us to find out, and that's when we start this game right here. So hopefully it does come out strong and we don't got to leave no lobbies no more, because I can't wait to see what these two teams could do right now, especially on the Tunisia map.
Yeah, the game is about to get started. A double sniper set up now for the side of Nonagon Esports. Sweewa and Non are going to pick up the sniping duty for their sides, and hopefully that's not going to be something they go and regret. It's the snipers then, so yeah, 2 snipers definitely want to try there. But Up Against Hell, sticking to this traditional 1 sniper on the lineup. That's going to be 7k, a very deadly sniper. Now they give it the fast wall by here. He's not going to find a single info whatsoever, but Devilman can bounce fast, but almost gets 2, but Nogs can bounce that kill, shuts him down. Now it's going to be a 4v4 early in round 1.
What did I tell you about full sending things? Up Against our full sending it on the B side. Oh boy, Sweewa on top. Nice counter on towards the double doors. His teammates are still all the way towards A, so they're gonna have to take their time in rotating this one. It's a 3v3. Everything is going to be depending on who's going to take control of that mid map right now, where it's in favor for Up Against Hell.
0-0. It's round 1. Time on that clock, 1 minute and counting down. The bomb has not gone down for Newsy. Holding it back down here. There's no flank whatsoever either for the boys in blue. But it's plenty of 4, none of that sniper. And he might be able to bring up a flank, but now they are going to put the man there. Again, the time is going really fast. Newsy has to get that plant eventually. He knows that. And H2 and Newsy are just waiting it out here. And the last player for them, it's going to be the man of 7k with that sniper all the way back at A now, and watching mid as well. Nobody's going to flank them with the man on watch. That's one thing for sure. The bomber's not gone down. Newsy now. Nina can down. Oh, Nina takes out 2 players. What a nasty slide through. And now 7k left to clutch 1v3. Nope, not going to happen.
Yeah, no chance. Yeah, just the timing there was just unfair. And to think that you're going to be able to bring an MG42 into play, Beer just managed to find those 2 kills, which was crucial to put the numbers game in favor for Nonagons at the late game of the first round. Took quite a lot for us to see that one end, but now this time it's going to be quick on towards the A site. Beer with the MG42 just spraying. The pressure is going to get into Up Against Hell in some point, and they're filling it. First blood in favor for Beer with the MG42. Up Against Hell just trying to push up very quickly. And yeah, they got smokes to back them up, but the gunfights clearly is what's lacking at the moment. 7k falls. That round just ended in 30 seconds. So that is going to be quick 2 rounds in favor for N9.
I mean, I've got to say something about the S&D. I think you play S&D like it's TDM. It's literally a full send every single time, where they just go and get the kills. They just want to get the round as fast as possible. And that's exactly what Nonagon are going to bring in Echo now. 3 back-to-back rounds there, very fast. And now we go to A round 3. Devilman 3 kill mark. Sniper still effective for the man of none here. Watching that E side, and nobody comes through on the man's watch. That's going to be for sure. But now Denzel able to get the very first blood, now locked in for Up Against Hell.
Okay, now Charles still 0 kills, but on a nasty spot to have with an R9. The B parameter as well as the ramps. Trades are going to be coming through. First ones are already exchanged. Up Against Hell are thinking, hey, I think we could stack the B side. Let's try it out. But look at number 4 in None. He's got the full pressure on the enemy side. As he's locking in with that machine pistol, is going to hear all those information. As soon as those players try to cross the B side, they're going to be met by Charles R9.
Josh is waiting for them. None as well. The sniper still holding an angle there. And there's 3 players now left to go and save they for them. Now R9 overextending here. Sees Newsy, but there's no confirm the kill. Newsy shuts him down with a nasty slide through. Now Sniper. Oh, Sweewa Confirms that one. Sensational team up players. Let's know go and get that clutch now. H2 and Denzel in a 2v2. H2 finds that first kill and a 2v2 for them. The bomb has not gone down. There's a lot of time on that clock. 30 seconds for them to go and get the plan now. H2 walking towards that bomb. Denzel as well with the bomb in hand. He's not walking for the plant yet. He needs to make that plan come through. Niner close by with the MG42. The LMG and now the plan might come through for Denzel. Now it does. Niner. The callouts are going to get given immediately. The plan does go down. Now the bomb does go down. Niner, yes, and the Q comes in. And now the MG42 can find the first kill there. No, he doesn't. Now the chase does not really happen for him. He's not going to get the kill. Sweetwork and Phantom now Denzel in a 1v2.
Okay, can he clutch it up? Type 19 in his hands. Niner is gonna fall down. All up to him to clutch it up against Sweetwa on a 1v1 situation with 24 seconds to buy as the time expires. Sweetwa finds him though. The timing is unreal. And that is going to give another round in favor for N9. Sweetwa with the clutch 1v1, utilizing the staircase instead of popping up to the parkour. Because that's going to create sounds that will give the player from up against hell that sound cue. That might just put him in a very bad spot. So Sweetwa, nice micro game there to utilize the staircase to his full advantage. That is going to give them 3-0 now. And yep, the defense looking strong. Up against Hill are struggling to win a round.
Struggling they are. 3-0 here. And Nonagon Sports are going to get their locked in firmly. Again, we did say 7-3 and 7-4 for the predictions here. And it's looking like we might just go and be correct. So far up against now, not a single fight in them on the Tunisia map. And so far, 5v5 on round 4 now. Sniper still there for None. Just waiting for the first man to go and pick it through. None see the player. Now there's no confirm the kill. God timing comes into play there. And he's not going to see that man. Now the jump in None. The stuff to get the kill Denzel. First blood. And it's a 4v5.
Okay, nice opening coming in for 7 Ken. They get the bomb plan now on the A site, and it's a 5v2 situation. And Sweet was gonna get attacked from the back, and Denzel continues to put so much damage in this round, making this impossible for Charles to clutch an R9 to his hand, an R9 in his hands in a long-range map. I already tell that it's not going to be friendly for him.
Not looking like it. It's not. It's a 1v5 and this is not a good spot to be in. The bomb has gone down. There's not enough time to actually go and get back. Watch and 7K shots the man down. Up against now. Finally some fight here. And they are going to finally win the round. 3-1 all the way now to a round 5. N9 least not locked in. But up against now, momentum might be in their side.
Destroy the objective.
Yeah. So let's see now how they're going to pull it through. I mean, that was a nice A-side opening with the smokes to help them. And with 7K coming through the top line, that should be the attack that they do. But knowing that, N9 actually tried to send out a strong A defense. You can see them just triangulating anybody that would like to try to penetrate through it, with Charles holding down the bottom tarpaulin. UAH are taking their time at taking this attack, which is what you want. Don't want to rush things when you're on the attack on this map.
Well, now, Sweet that sniper. It's a 5v4. The MG42 now for 9 and locked in the 4-kill mark. Wow, it's a 5v4 here. Nonagon gonna have a very good defense on A here. There's no way through for the boys in yellow up against Howard. No single chance for them to go and break that A flag. Devilman now confirms that one more kill. It's going to be a 5v3. The numbers are falling very fast now for up against Howard. They need to recycle back to B, and that looks like the only possible solution now for their problems. H2 are now on top while a 3-kill mark. The only player left here, that might not be the best call. There's so many blue bodies around the man. He's checking every corner possible, and so far nobody has seen him. He's still top there. The boys in yellow, the bomb is not picked up. They've not gotten the plan to swallow. The time is going out really, really fast. And the boys in blue are just playing time as they should.
Ooh, nasty shot there for 7K to make the opening once again. But they do have to pick up that bomb. And right now, Devilman is just guarding it. And that's 3 players in the mid-map. The Devilman gets one, H2. Gets his head popped. That's a nice haircut. 7K falls down. That's 2 P's. Make it 3 for the Devilman himself. 4-round wins now for the squad in blue. And 9 take over the Devilman. with his Hall of Fame badge, green beans,
Defend the objectives.
3 eliminations to ice up that round 5.
And then beautiful one there for Devilman. The clutch comes in. And now it's going to be a round 6 here. And nah, this is not going to look for up against Hell. Such and destroy now. They're on the back for Denzel finds one. Charles needs to find 1 kill first before going down. 4v4. And it's still anybody's game here. There's a clear close by Sweewa with a sniper. Looking to get the first token. Farms the headquarters. And oh my god, killing one. 4v3. Non takes out one. Devilman comes through as well. And now 7k left to clutch a 1v3.
Okay, 7K. I mean, you've done your wonders here. One of the top progress on your squad, but 1v3 where your bomb is currently placed in a position where there is high possibilities for you to get traded quickly, and there we go. Sweewa.
Next round.
That is going to get that last kill to switch the sides now. We're going to our second half, and obviously it is such a one-sided first half. And I know what's up when it comes to playing defense. Let's see how are they capable of playing the attacker this time. Those gunfights gotta be very scrappy now because they can end it in just 2 wins on this next 2 rounds.
Just 2 more round wins and they are going to get the whole thing. And we might have both been even a bit too nice to up against Hell here. 5 runners on the score line. Not able to get the 3-round mark just yet. And quietly, none of the sniper now. 5 kill mark. We are on the 6 kill mark as well. Nobody has gone down here. The start the map, they're looking well. The boys in blue are just finding their way through now. Player number 1, there's a lot of players around him. And he might get the first kill here. Sees Nonagon. Found that kill. 1 more player slides through. But he's going to get traded out there. Now it's going to be a 3v4. Numbers are going to be in favor of up against Hell.
And Devilman, look at him. Just trying to slice through the defense. And he takes down Trey. Gonna hide it out on the corner real quick. Waiting for a player to swing on by. And 710 decides to take a peek, and 710 falls down like a fly. 1 player down every time we see him play it. And they've caught it. Slicing through the defense yet again. They get to plant that bomb. It's all down to Denzel Washington. 1v3 situation.
The bomb has been planted.
Yep, going to be completely hard for him to play this retake.
Completely hard. That's the word he is. Completely hard. I mean, Non is also there sniping. Denzel does see him. Almost gets the kill, but Non. Now the info is going to get given out there for sure. And Denzel, but Non 6-1. Match point, game point, series point for them. As they are about to get the whole win here. 6-1 up against Hell. Not even able to get 2 rounds so far. And this is not a good look for them. SMD, Nonagon is watched a little bit too clean, a little bit too powerful. As we now go to a round 8.
Yeah, the gunfight's clearly way too strong with the Devilman, along with none. Honestly, I think that's the only difference maker here. And the lack of the presence on the sniper and the defense has just been completely lacking as well for Denzel. He needs to get it done right now. He needs to find a first blood to keep his team momentum real good. But it's on the other side where it happened. 7K finds the kill onto Charles, so early 4v5 advantage coming in here for F against Hell.
Wow. Numbers there. 4v4 now. 9 on his 5 kill mark. Sniper still there for Non. Sweewa as well still alive here. Denzel the only sniper now to counter them. Oh, 7K still there. 2 snipers on both sides. And the 4v4, the bomber's not gone down for the boys in blue. Devilman, the 11 kill mark. That's a lot of kills. And now holding that top 1 we had. There's 2 players beneath him. 7K trying to get that wall bang, but he's not going to get lucky there just yet. If that man makes that push, and Devilman now, 7K might see him, but no, he doesn't get the kill still. Ball has to go down eventually. 50 seconds on that clock. Still a lot of time for sure. The boys in blue, they've got to make this one work. 7K now watching that big doors. He might confirm that 1 kill. 9 with the USS9 now. The MG42 dropped for the man. 6-1 still on the scoreboard. The Nonagon Esports need to go and get the win here.
Just tough take there. Great shots for Denzel to put the numbers game still in favor up against Hell. Bomb's going to get crossed on the B side. Right now, it is not going to be good. Nuzzy is going to be there. He's going to try to push. Oh, he's not going to win the gunfight. Oh, he potatoes it. Potato blow around the room, and it's not going to be good. And 9 basically gets 1 free kill over there. And the Devilman taking down Denzel. Can we see him clutch it up? A 1v3. He has taken down 1 player already. Trey's going to be on this big door. 7K is going to be on the double one. And yeah, 20 seconds to defend. He's not going to be able to get that. And there we have it. It's going to be a retake one by Up Against Hell.
Man, classic one against them. Classic one. 6-2. They are gonna get their rounds up, and they say it's not over till it's over, and that's exactly what they are trying to prove here. As they are gonna get one more round. 6-2 now, going into a round 9. The match point is still there. The game point and series point still locked in for Nonagon Esports. But Up Against now, this might be the start of something new for them, something beautiful. But can they say it's 3 now? As once again, the boys are going to make that move now for the A-bomb side. Sniper is still active. Devilman confirms the very first kill. Trade there for that trade. And now Devilman with the melee running around the map there. 9 takes out one more player. And only 2 lives now left for Up Against now. Not a good day anymore. Newsy and Denzel, can they save the day?
They're snoozing on this one. Time is running out. You gotta have to think fast. Denzel needs to play this retake. He's trying to make the destruction work. It's turning heads, and a couple of players just trying to eye out of the boxes. Well, Newsy is still trying to find an opening that he can utilize just to make the attack work on the middle of the map, but that's not gonna happen. Beer now gets that information that the players are going to be right at spawn. 18 seconds remaining, and Up Against Hell just needs to go, but Beer having the angle, and a 1v2 is won by Beer, and it is going to be Nonagon winning not just map 1, but this was map 2 in a clear dominant fashion. 7 maps, 7 round win to 2. That is how clinical as it can get, and now it is going to be them winning this series overall, granting them 2 map wins and another series win in their bag.
Man, the 7-7-2, man. 7-2. It's I said 7-3, you said 7-4, so I mean I was closer, to be fair. So I'm gonna give it to myself there. It's
yeah, you gotta give it to you.
Nonagon are gonna get the win here. Series win locked in for them now. They are definitely gonna get a higher ranking on that table. But now going into control, Up Against Hell, man, they have to stay face. Now, mind you, we've seen 2 3-0s. First game 3-0, game 2 3-0. Are we going to see a game 3 3-0 as well, man?
I feel like that could be a big possibility now, again, with Devilman still playing here. And if Sui was going to be will continue to play at this pace, I feel like Control is going to be tough. Way tougher than that Hardpoint summit, Hardpoint standard that we just played a little bit earlier. But yeah, seems like Sui was going to be subbing out once again, and another player will be coming right back in for Nonagons. Up Against Hell will do the same exact thing. So we'll be waiting for the players that will be subbing in. And honestly, for Control Raid, you might just want to make sure you start on the defensive side on the first round and try to win it, because that's how you try to build up that momentum. If you win the first round of the defense, you get to cycle your operators faster. And when you got an advantage, you can easily swing that towards a round 2 attack where you can focus on just attacking one flag. Let's say, for example, the B side. You can use your War Machine as well, your Sparrow and your Equalizer to make sure that your attack is going to be well-oriented enough for you to put the enemy to spawn right back at where they belong. So that is going to be one of the key plays, but obviously that's not going to be followed. That's one of the best case scenarios for any gameplay in Control. Sometimes games just end quick because of quick captures, and you just gotta have to deal with it.
Man, it's damn. Well, again, I mean, I'm still gonna emphasize on the fact that we have seen 2 3-0s, and I'm not looking to see another one. I don't see a third 3-0. That's not something I would be happy to go and see. So Up Against How, they have to find a way to actually win the head. This is it. This is the moment of truth for them now. Top 7 still very much doable for them for sure. There's a 4 more matrix left for the event, so they're still doable, but they cannot go and lose this one 3-0. That's going to be a major deal breaker and a massive blow to their hopes of top 7. So, but Nonagon is on the other hand, of course, this is what they wanted. This is the result they were looking for, and they just now need to close it off in perfect fashion. Win all 3 maps, have the bragging rights now locked in. We defeated the team that defeated Ace 3-0. I mean, that's something, Kali. That's gonna come with something.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man, it's going to be tough right there. But I just want to see Up Against Hell fight again. I mean, I want to see the players that played the same grit on that hardpoint standoff, because that search and destroy firing area, the search and destroy Tunisia was completely out of the line. They could not really get anything done when they were on the attack. So hopefully here, as they start in this control raid on the guerrilla squad, I hope that they just get some captures done. I mean, for UH, as they start on the defensive side, I just hope that they get to fend up the captures that will be done by N9. But again, easier said than done. If we're talking about gun skills and raw power, N9 has it on this series at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to agree with you on that one. When it comes to gun skill right now, N9 are looking to be the better team. They are looking stronger. They are looking to be more together. They've got more chemistry in that team for sure. Up against how they've got a lot of work to actually go and do if they want to go and be able to win control on map 3 here, which is not looking likely from what we said from Nonagon Sports. Again, subs are going to be made. Mary finally comes in to save the day for them. Might be what they need. But we saw something like that on game 2 here, where Grace came in, for the control. Looked like he was going to change something, but somehow they still went to choke it. So Mary now has to not be the Grace of up against how he's got to be the Mary he's got to be. He's got to make sure the sub actually goes and saves the day for them, and they are able to at least get this one map. But so far, so good. Nonagon Esports are looking to be the better team, and they might just go and get a clean sweep here 3-0. And oh my god, that's going to be a very painful one for the bragging rights of up against how. Very painful one.
Yeah, very, very, very good as well. And yeah, we're just waiting for our last player to enter the lobby here for N9, and hopefully we get this game. I just want a close game, man. I just want to feel my adrenaline's running through, because I feel like up against Zell should be able to get the lockdown here now that Mary is going to be playing. But it takes more than that. I mean, if they could not contain the Devil Man on the last 2 maps, it's going to be quite tough for them to win this map right here. But I guess it's just all about trying to play with your system. Obviously, you scrim and you got your plays as you head into each of the maps that you play, right? And especially for a map like Control Raid, where the mid map is so essential for you to gain access towards the A and the B side. You're gonna have to have at least 1 or 2 players to come along on that area on the map and just continue to put so much pressure on whoever is going to be trying to make any rotation to cut through towards that A or B side. And honestly, if you can take over, and like let's say for example with N9, if they're starting on the attack side and they manage to take over that kitchen and UAH just gave that easily, that's the start of the collapse. So as much as possible, you gotta have to hold down your power positions in your respective spawns, just to make sure you don't lose so much on you don't lose out so much on the map control that basically is important on a game like Control Raid.
Yeah, very, very important factors there. Well, the last player was still yet to comment for Nonagon Sports. Hopefully, there are not going to be another 5v4 team here, from what we saw in game 1. But I don't think Nonagon, it's going to be that effective for them in a 4-man team. But yeah, they needed to get that one last player locked in. And yeah, 3Y is back. So no stop being made. Same lineup for S&D, same line up for Control. So we were now in the lobby for them as we now head into our very last map of match week 7. This is where we close match week 7 up. And yeah, you guys on chat, let us know what has been your match day of match week 7. What has been your fixture rather of match week 7? A lot of fancy game, a lot of good games. I mean, so many intense games, especially that is a Legion. I think that was the best one for me. I don't know what Kali's best game for the whole match week was. Kali, what was your best week best game for match week 7?
Right now, I mean, I feel like the second game that we had, right, Ace Gamers up against a Legion. The Summit is one of the best games that we have, but the standoff Hardpoint had some of the potential, but it's just that N9 was just steamrolling the competition of the first half. UAH just woke up too late. If they could have started a little bit earlier, this could have been a great game to have on week 7. But hands down, still the best game. That 250 to 230 scoreline that Ace Gamer won up against Legion on the Hardpoint Summit. Yeah.
Yeah, So we all agreed on that one. So you guys in chat, let us know what was your best fixture of Match Week 7? If you're on the YouTube, the TikTok, or the Twitch, whatever you're watching it, let us know what your best fixture was. We have told you what ours was. Now you guys let us know what yours is. But now the very last map of Match Week 7 about to get started. The players are already in the lobby, but again, they are taking a little time to go. They are taking their time. That's one thing about them. They are going to take their time to get ready for the very last map. But again, it's going to be raid control. And yeah, let's see what they are going to have to offer us on the day. Going into match, I think we should go look at that leaderboard one more time. Going into match 8 now. The leaderboard so far, prior to this game, and now it's been updated. Let's go look at that and see the standings one more time. Cox Esports are currently number 1. Ace Gamers are currently number 2. Triple S, well, number 1 for a short while, but now they are number 3. ECL back to number 4, where they were at the start of game week 7. NATO 5, Legion 6, and the rest of the table, well, bottom 6 there.
Yeah, I just if you're aggressive ops, right? You're just not having a season right now. 1-20. But I still, at least he did not end up with 0 map wins. At least it ended up with a great map win right there. And it's just all about, finding the repetitions. That's the beauty of having a championship league like this, where you get to scrim with teams around your level, teams above your level, and teams underneath your level. And, having so many reps like this happening means that the region is entirely growing as a whole. So that's great. You may have taken so many losses, but if you can learn from those losses and try to fix those, you got yourself a pretty good chance of improving, obviously. But here comes our next game. It's good to go. N9 and up against our final map of the week. Let's see who's gonna take this. Does N9 go in for a 3-0, or will Up Against Hell go in for a map win before we end it? Let's go and find out.
Yeah, but now the finding out process begins here. Non-tech saw 2 players and all yellow on the cover early on the round 1 here. And now B flag already locked in 1 tick. 2 more ticks now to go. Second one now being loaded, and now it's also locked in. Very fast captures now for the side of Nonagon Esports. No contest there. Finn Murray confirms that 1 kill. Tab 19 has to go a bit there, but Sweewa confirms the kill. Shuts the man down. B flag almost completely captured. And wow, Nonagon Esports a very fast one.
Yeah, very fast one, and this is also what I was trying to say earlier. You cannot allow the Devilman or one of the players from Nonagons to take over your spawn. He's been sitting on that kitchen for so long, and right now you're just going to be granted with a lot of opportunities to get yourself that access towards B, but what also does not provide you is a bad option, because you cannot really rotate quickly as you can. Now that you're spawning on Laundry's side, and the Devilman just continue to learn. He's just finding more bloods in the water, and he is smelling it good. 4 kills in a row. He finally gets dealt with by 7ken.
7ken does show him them down there. 16v16 lives are equal and very much tied up. And now the B flag still not completely captured. A flag, 1 tick not locked in. About to get 2 here. None finds that 1 kill, but Finn Murray slides through and shuts him down. Troyes will come to the backup, and now they are going to have a solid defense of the A flag here. A lot of time on that clock still, but they eventually need to get 1 flag capture to reset that clock. 37 seconds now and counting down. Trey now on that kill feed. 5 kill mark, 9 shots him down. It's 4 kill mark for the man, and they are invested a lot of lives now towards that A flag. Might be vital, or it might actually go and cost them. Only 1 tick made there, about to get 2, and now the players are going to step in. Trey now for that contest, confirms that 1 kill shot none down. The backstab almost comes through as well, and there's going to be a player close, but I see what's going to be there. Devilman again with a melee now, chasing Devilman, a menace with the melee, confirms that kill. The A flag, B flag now, 2 ticks made, 1 more about to get captured. Sweewa there, and the B flag now, I have to say, it's officially locked in. All the way now to a 3v9.
You gotta have to go towards the A side. Why are you trying to play for exit kills? Up against Hell, trying to prioritize kills. They forgot to play defense. And N9 just swindled them with the easiest capture on the A side. Completely lost track of the moment, and that's how you got to find yourself to communicate better. UAH could have prevented another capture there and went in for a massive flank, but they decided to just hit the players that were just capturing the B side, and it cost them that round.
That's really costly mistake there. The communications are not very good there. We have to improve that. But now they are going to send a full 3-man push now for that A flag, which is what UH are going to try and do now. 4 players actually, but now the claw as well for the -3 were to get that break, but they are going all the way for the spawn trap. Even though nobody has died, the Nonagon are just all the way back here. And I've got no idea why they are going to invest so many players for the spawn trap. And 9 now, in fact, those 2 kills, clears that hell, but not really A flag. 2 ticks now made, 1 more to go, and up against now are going to capture the E flag as fast as they want. Wow. So what exactly, Cali? Wow.
I mean, for this matchup right here, 2 teams on the defense just forgetting how to play defense. They try to play for spawn trap. That's how you win games and control raid. And look at that. You're so scrambled upon it. There's 2 players stacking for UAH, and that's almost a 1.5 segment that's being done here. And luckily, you get to swarm it with your operators that save you your life. And you cannot lose it anymore. UAH came so close, and they're trying to hit you again with the flank coming through for 7th Ken.
I mean, I don't know how, you know, they didn't plan for the spawn travel, forgetting to actually go and play defense. So you are defending, you should be actually playing for that defense. But somehow, well, the last all-star locked in for Nonagon esports down 9 with the 2-kill bomb. Oh, make that 3 with the annihilator, annihilating souls now. And the last are family dropping for the side of up against How. Only 9 more lives for them, and all 5 players have to keep this life safe. And now it's all blue on that kill feed. 9v21. Taos here on the 8th kill mark. The Titan 19 active for the man. They could get the first kill all the way, push back and spawn once again. The spawn trap for them every single round. They seem to be more, you know, keen on getting those spawn traps, but up against Hell. Lives are not in their favor. The B flag, 1 tick mid so far. They need to get the remaining captures on that B flag. 2 more ticks, but again, it's not looking likely. Newsy can found that 1 from the kill fit there. Again, man, 8v20. It's not close. It's not close.
Yeah, for sure. And what the hell's happening? Why is N9 on the left side? You are the defender. Why is UAH on the right side? Everything is split. Is it freaking Friday? No, it's not. It's a Sunday. Oh my God. They basically gave UAH a chance to attack the B side freely. Good thing they got the backup, the gunfights to back them up, because that could have been a colossal fumble. N9 manages to get the regather done, and it's all down to Trey. And N9 gets their round win right there to give them just 1 more round to finish this.
I mean, I think, Kali, I think they're forgetting how to play control, because why did they all believe the beef side there when they're defending?
Yeah.
Why are they doing that? This is 2 back-to-back rounds where we see 2 very funny things happen. And now it's round 3. But again, the ladies still definitely got his sport. They got the lead family locked in, and they might just go and get the whole thing 3-0 on the series now. 7K finds that first kill, and now the claw comes in for the -3, and the very first capture on B is what they exactly want to go and do. Pre-fire as well, invested by none, but I think the operator skills there might have been wasted, because there's nobody coming to receive them. And now 26v28 lives are still there for Nonagon esports.
So quick with the capture. They just really want to get this over with. Up against Hell, trying to send their players down towards the middle to play for the exit kills after this B side gets hit. So they're going to lose it. That's 2 minutes and 18 seconds counting down. That will be played by N9 to try to push towards the A side. And now right at the moment, you got Charles with a double kill. So he's going to try to make the push towards the mid map, while his teammate Beer or Niner is going to try to take the attack on towards the Tiki, and the rest going to try to hit the slam at the A side. So it's up close gunfights here from here on out. Trey's going to be able to hold it down. Nazi, desperate measures, brings out the claw. That should clear out the players that's pushing through for N9, but the Devilman able to sneak it through, and he gets out alive unscathed, and the team is gonna have 1 player to hold down the money room as well. Sprays it down as Niner as he takes down Trey. That's a double kill, and now they've opened up the A side. 4 players stacking on the flag.
What's in the V20 here, man? What's in the V20? Live still there from Nonagon esports again. Newsy confirms that 1 can kill. It takes out Devil, man, but 1 machine off of Charles. Let's to get that capture. Nona also for the backup. 1 tick made, and now make that 2 family locked in. 9 on that kill. It takes out 2 players. Denzel for the trade now. 7 Ken has to go and contest this. A flag almost completely captured. Only finds the 1 volley now. Makes that 2, and now to clear up that hill. But Suiva says not today. Clears him down as well. And now 3 more players push the hill together. a chance with the drone. Can have them and clears them out. And Nonagon is sports here. A 4, oh my god, a totally firm hold. Niner takes up 2 and the A flag captured 3-0. Oh my god, Kali, this was not close.
Wow.
This was not close.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they closed it. Clinical control here. Although they had a little bit of error in terms of finding the identity of playing defense, the attack is pretty much exceptional in terms of trying to route things up. And again, when you're on the attack and if you can get access towards kitchen and you're able to slay, you're guaranteed to take the W, especially when you're trying to capture the A flag. And that's basically what happened here for N9 when they had, I believe that time was Liner playing the kitchen control, basically stopping anybody that was spawning towards laundry on the rotation. They eventually have an easy win and will climb the leaderboards once again. That is going to be 3 map wins that they take, another serious win in the bag. UAH, sad to see them go this way, but the win up against Ace, I guess it's just a fluke. I'm just kidding. It was just really a map DQ, but UAH definitely tried their best, but N9 played a lot better. Devilman, he was sending hellfire up against UAH here today.
Man, literally very good game there for sure. Very good game, and yeah, this is where we call it the end of the series, also the end of match week 7, as Nonagon Esports are going to get the win here very convincingly. All 3 maps won. Hardpoint won, Search and Destroy won, Control also won. And this has not been a good day in the market for Up Against Hell. Very bad day, very bad evening, very bad match week. And oh my god, they have to wake up before match week 8. They do know that for sure. They have to go and wake up. But right now, series there, all 3 maps family won. 250-201 Hardpoint, 7-2 Search and Destroy, and Raid Control 3-0, as we call it a series and a match week for the close. Cheers, man, Kali. Cheers.
Yep. And yeah, I guess you guys got to look forward to more of this matchup right here. We will be right back for week 8. And honestly, man, Cast Esports and Ace Gamers, they're going to be the top contenders in what you expect, but one of these two will have to be dictated. Their season will be dictated when they face Triple S. Right? I believe it was Cast Esports who will face Triple S, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that's going to be a great matchup right there. Expect this standings to still change over towards the remaining the remaining weeks that we got. And the top 2 again will have to play the grand finals. The rest will just have to stay still and watch the 2 best teams in the African region and go ham up against each other.
Yeah, man, it's been a very exciting match. You know, the funny thing is we actually had 3-3-0s. Game 1 3-0, game 2 3-0, game 3 3-0. Very funny thing to actually go and see. But again, the tables have now been updated. Nonagon Esports are now number 7, XG number 8, and Up Against Hell number 9. That's in their hopes a little too much. And R233 somehow are going to finish the match week on number 10. Wow.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate for them. It's just rough, right? It is the beauty of the maps here. Once again, you need every map that you can take, and with Nonagons winning 3 maps up against Hell, from 10 they rose up 3 ranks. And the same thing could be said for every team that is trying to buy in the top 1 and the top 2. And oh no, N9 got DQ'd in S&D, so they'll only have 2 map wins for tonight. So no 3 nails for the rest of the week.
Wow.
For the rest of the schedule for tonight. Yeah, it got cursed. Unfair, but it is what it is, man. You gotta follow the rules. You gotta follow them rules.
Wow. You have to follow the rules, man. But damn, I mean, we would have seen a perfect 3-0 matching, but no. Edna had to go and spoil that. I mean, these things happen still, but it can be avoided. But it is what it is. Nonagon are going to only get 2 maps there. 2-1, but they still take the series, of course, up against Hell. And yep, this is where we are going to call this the match to a close. And we'll see you guys on Match of 8. Don't forget to leave a sub on the YouTube, follow the TikTok, and also follow the Twitch if you're watching on all those 3 platforms. And it's been your boy Count with the one and only Kali himself. And we'll see you guys on Match of 8. This has been the Africa Champions League. Kali, any final remarks for the stream before we end it?
Yeah, just make sure you guys follow African Championship League. We have, we have a stream here on YouTube. We have a stream on TikTok as well, and make sure you get us a follow on our Twitter, AC League, and that is going to provide you guys the timely updates in there as well. If you do want to drop by and enter the Discord community, it's down there in our description. And without further ado, I thank you guys for having me here once again. And yeah, thank you so much for this wonderful games. I still gotta have to rewatch that game too that we had, right? Legion versus Ace game with that map 1, that map 3 gotta have to be studied. I want to look forward to watching that. But yeah, that's all for me, man. Thanks for having me here.
All right, guys. Good night for Carl and good night for Kali. See you guys Match 8. Cheers.
Ho, ho. Look, I come from a city, you hear signs when we sleep. Heaven sent, hands down, vibes so unique. They ain't play their part, so my part is play for keeps. Wide-eyed kid, but I never saw the ease. Ooh, yeah, got me keys. Yeah, on the table, age 10, look at me. Oh, yeah, I seen things that'll make it hard to speak. Oh, yeah, I've been fighting all my battles from my knees. Oh, yeah, looking away to the sky and it's big and it's high, you know where it is going. They won't believe in a miracle, I do not tell them, I'd rather just show them. Ain't no little engine that could, I know that he will, I gotta keep going. Even in a dark room, we can get it glowing like, you ain't ready, you ain't ready, you ain't ready. On the gas all season, no matter my location, I and my car reach. Had days I was down bad, but I'm over it like tall people. Got the view of a bird's eye, but I still leave like fall season. From a city, you hear signs when we sleep. Heaven sent, hands down, vibes so unique. They ain't play their part, so my part is play for keeps. Wide-eyed kid, but I never saw the ease. Oh, yeah, got me keys. Oh, yeah, on the table, age 10, look at me. Oh, yeah, I seen things that'll make it hard to speak. Oh, yeah, I've been fighting all my battles from my knees. Oh, yeah,
all out, stand tall till we fall out. We cannot back down, we cannot back down. We going all out, stand tall till we fall out. We cannot back down, let's run it back now.
Run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back.